Oh, look. It's about that time.
Today's the day.
Today is the day.
Today's the day.
Today's the day.
Can I cancel yet? I don't want to play.
Then leave.
This is cringe. I don't want to be here.
Sure. That's on you, not on me. But you know what is on me? Deciding who's gonna do the recap. And by me, I mean the dice.
We all know who's gonna be anyway.
It's gonna be you. Shut the fuck up and talk.
On the last episode of Forgotten Isles, we learned how to summon a servant. Now, this is very important information. Very pertinent information because it's supposed to be a secret from yours truly. Now, the people who needed to learn this information went on and learned how to summon a servant. They shouldn't have told me. However, someone, I don't remember who it was, someone blabbered. And
They did.
somehow I have gotten my hands on this very important and very dangerous information. I
I
even
thought the whole
learned.
point
I
was
learned
to
all
not
of it.
tell you about it.
Yes, but you discussed it in front of me with every minute detail.
Yes,
Oh, I
it
did.
was incredible.
That
Woodrow
doesn't sound like.
Woodrow did all of he could possibly do. As soon as Jackson's back in the party, Jiro just simply started asking questions and everyone started answering. There
I just
was
needed to
no
stay quiet.
there
and
was no
everything
moment
else
of
clicked into
pause. There was no moment of pause. There was no questioning. Jiro asked, everyone answered. Jackson was just sitting there listening.
I just needed to stay quiet and everything clicked into place. A summoner, a servant was summoned, yes. Now all that needs to be ascertained is whether or not I can summon one of my own. I think that was it for the recap. Not much actually happened. We just learned, we learned how to summon servants from Woodrow and did the summoning. Yeah.
Yes.
And then Ryder. Or, no.
You all seem to be hoarding stuff. Jackson has 3 inspiration. Oliver has 3. Gianna has 2. So,
I got 3 inspirations from the
mega
ultra
recap.
mega recap. Yeah. I want to give my
saving.
inspiration to someone.
Yes, I was about to say that. You can give it to either Jiro/Ryder or to Edmund. They are both without one.
Either Jiro or Edmund, huh?
Yes.
Are any of them present here with us?
Edmund is.
Hello.
Do you want heads or tails?
Heads.
I'm sorry, I couldn't quite hear that.
Heads.
Heads. It was tails.
Okay.
Yes, I'll die.
Jiro.
It technically goes to
It
two
goes to
people.
graves.
It goes to 2 people at the same time. Yes.
Yes. Of course.
But yes, you all had done the talking with Woodrow to make sure you were ready to summon. Let me just do a thing. That's not the thing that I want. There we go. Then you all decided that the best course of action was to summon the servant immediately. So Oliver, Ichika, and Edmund headed up to the shrine in the middle of the island to do the deed and summon the servant. While that was happening, Gianna, Jackson, and Jiro stayed behind. Um, Two of them because they were not technically allowed to be present, and Jiro because he was Jiro. During that time, Jiro noticed a little rat that had entered the vicinity of the inn and then left. And being the little paranoid man that he is, he passed that information to Gianna, who then decided, with a little questioning of God, to follow the rat. You all had then discovered that the rat was some sort of spy for Diogenes, who had decided that the best time to talk to the rat was when it was out of sight. So he picked up the rat, put it in his ear like a phone, and then put the rat back down. The group had then decided not to eliminate the rat, and to simply return to the inn while they waited for the rest of the group to return.
Oh yeah.
Since Graves is not here, I am going to start with the group that is at the end. After the incident with the rat, is there anything else that you would have liked to do?
Oh boy.
Hmm.
Let me pull up the map, the big map. Okay. Not. We're currently in Noxos, right? Are we in
Paros?
You are in Paros, yes.
Paros? Yeah. Sorry.
Give me just 2 minutes and I'll be right back. Oh. Okay.
When Jiro says, listen.
I has returned.
Fun idea.
I has returned.
Fair.
And I
Personally-
I think it's both. In all honesty.
Probably, but as I just don't know honestly what to do, because my personal thought is to deal with Antiparos first.
I mean,
Yes, I would like to go to Antiparos.
yes. I
But-
think even if Diogenes dies, the
forces
ritual
are still
still
there.
goes through.
Yeah, he's just the head of it, so maybe with him out of the picture would cause it to go into disarray. But if we can shut it down, it needs to be done before the week or however long we have,
Yes.
because I don't remember how many days that information was. It's like maybe 5 days before that goes kablooey in our face. So they both need to die before that time. But if we touch one, the other's going to happen ahead of schedule. That's just what's going to happen.
Fuck.
So I don't really know what we can do, at least by ourselves, in order to prepare for it, because we're already being spied on anyway.
Well, pick one, and we'll deal with the other one after.
We're not there yet. So,
Oh.
while we were back at the inn deciding what to do, knowing that you have been spied on.
Also, I'd like to do a quick perception check to see if we're still being spied on, or if the rat comes back at like intervals, or is it just
Oh,
a
we
one-time
should-
thing?
Killed
Don't
the
worry,
rat.
don't worry about that.
I'm
Let
gonna
me
do a
just
perception check.
let me just describe what is happening at the present moment. I'd say about 20 minutes after you've recouped back at the inn. There is a commotion at the entrance to the inn, with many policemen entering the building and shouting to everyone to leave.
Oh,
Well,
However, when
the inn on fire.
when you three show up, the guards stop you from leaving.
oh,
Gianna, Jackson, you are both used to this and have seen this before. They are all charmed at the moment. They are all under the influence of some form of magecraft.
shit.
Well,
Okay.
And when your exit is barred, Diogenes walks in.
Fuck.
this was
The entrance to the building is closed behind him by other policemen as they form almost like a semicircle protecting the door. And inside there are no guests, there are no workers. It's only you three, guards protecting the door, and Diogenes. As he walks in, smile on his face. He removes his policeman hat, places it on one of the nearby tables. His hair seems to almost glow like a flame. Well, it seems that the group of mages decided to separate themselves and become easy targets. He
Said
looks
anything about
directly. He looks directly to Gianna. I think you would be a little smarter than that.
I didn't think you'd be so bold enough to start shit.
He
You
smiles.
said we didn't have any beef unless we stayed out of your way, and we have been staying out of your way, so
Yes,
sudden
you
change
were.
of heart.
You were out of my way until you decided that, oh, summon a servant.
We haven't.
Oh, I know that you have not. Even though you still have the marks in your hand. But I know that you've been in talks with the priest. Specifically, talks about how to do so. And that you already had everything that you needed. So I ask of you three, where are your friends?
Since you're all knowing, you should know that fact.
He smiles. Oh, we're going to be playing a game then?
It's only fair. I'm
Well-
gonna put my hand on both forgetting names, Jiro and
Jackson.
Jackson, thank you. Not in a threatening manner, just like I'm putting my hands on both of them for reasons.
He says, oh, then I would like to add some rules. Maybe something to eat up the game? And then as he does, he places a hand on a nearby chair and it bursts into flames. And he tips it over as it starts to slowly spread to a nearby table.
The one time I don't have create destroy water. Okay.
Well, look at it this way. At least you don't have to choose now.
Shut the fuck up. I'll I know what Jiro wants to do.
Jiro's already sword in hand, yes.
What's Jackson doing at this second?
Jackson is prepping an escape.
Okay.
You know I don't fight fair. And if I have to fight fair, I'm not fighting at all.
What about when it's fair? What's unfair to the other person?
Well, I'm always aimed to be unfair to the other person, but this is unfair to me, so I'm going
Oh.
away.
So I'm going away. I see. He puts his arms crossed behind his back. Are you not going to introduce your friends, little lady?
Still playing the coy game, huh? Well, this is good friend Jiro. He's a little trigger happy, so be thankful that I'm keeping him back. Putting up any pretend form of intimidation she can.
Okay.
This is my friend Jackson.
A pleasure.
And tentacle phase.
And Mr. Tentacle Face McGee.
Well, he doesn't have to be introduced to him just yet.
Yeah, he doesn't exist. That's just sick.
Pessoal, espera!
Oh
Shut up.
Got an ad. Ad was so loud.
An ad?
Yes. The music I'm
He's
playing.
been added.
Oh no.
He's been added.
I'm just listening to MCR in the background.
Oh yeah, I should put a song on, shouldn't I?
Just listening to dark cello music. I picked correctly.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He nods to each of them. My name is Diogenes. I am the right-hand man to this town, to this island's ruler. And I am quite interested in knowing if you would like to continue outside. Wait, let me rephrase that. I would like to know if you would keep out. Since now you have elevated yourselves in the bothersome scale. Or if we should finish this little business of ours. Right here and right now.
Jackson ponders for a moment. And he says, I've no reason to kill you.
At this moment, the table that was near the burning chair starts burning as well.
John is looking a touch panicked at that, but I'll cast
I will cast Sending, by the way.
Oh, do that, please. Yes.
Okay. Do so.
Let me just make sure. Yes.
I do love that spell. Thank fuck.
Why am I always getting logs every
Oh,
time I
yes.
try to do anything?
Every
funny
single
errors.
click is getting an error log. I don't know why.
You should do a slash console skip.
How do I do that?
Just type in the chat bar slash console skip.
Oh,
Oh. Slash
Okay.
console skip.
It will prevent any of the non-obtrusive or the non-big errors
Ooh.
from popping up.
good.
That is
Excellent.
incredible. Yes, thank you.
That did not help me. Unless I
Eh.
just spelled it wrong.
So sending has many components, but the words don't have to be aren't necessarily a part of the verbal ones.
Yes.
So,
So you're just blatantly casting a spell in front of them. That's
well,
I spelled it wrong. I see.
yes, I was going to get around to that. I'm going to cast 2 spells at the same time to cover up my casting of Sending. Actually, can I cast Sending covertly? I'm not a sorcerer, but
only the only way to do so would be as a sorcerer. Silent.
yeah.
Slide a hand
I-
check to pretend you can.
I mean, yeah.
What is this? Tell me exactly
No.
what you want to do, and we'll.
It's
we'll
fine.
crown.
It's fine. We're fine.
Yes.
I'm not gonna cast Sending. I don't need to cast Sending. I will send Barb to get the party. To get the rest of the party that went to summon Ryder.
Where
I don't
would
have to
Burp,
cast a spell.
where would Burp be at this moment?
Well, he was outside looking for rats, I think, last I checked.
That is
Last I
true.
checked.
Yeah.
I think I explicitly said that.
Yes. Okay.
I believe so. He'd be outside.
So I
Oh,
will
well-
order him to fly to the party and convince them to come back.
Okay. That is easily doable. It will take a while. But yes.
Yeah.
It shouldn't
can
take
hide.
a while with Ryder.
No,
we can hide
The thing is,
while we get there.
yeah, to get there.
Mhm.
To get back is okay.
Okay. We just need to be able to leave this building, and I can keep us safe for an hour. Or longer.
I can keep
We-
us safe for a little time as well.
I'll,
You have a rope
as-
script?
I do, yes.
So never mind. We both had the same idea.
I'll, kind of looking back and forth. Like, well, since you're wanting to play this as a game, seeing the flames continue to catch up, care to give us a little bit of time to make our way? bit of prep
Unfortunately,
time.
my dear, I gave you less than half a day, and you already summoned a servant.
Okay. Well, while he's talking, I'm gonna cast 2 spells.
Okay. What are you
First-
trying to do?
First, I am casting Protection from Evil and Good on Jiro.
Okay. You may apply that.
Okay, that should have clicked the button. I did
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Yes. Perfect. And then, bonus action, I am casting Sanctuary on myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the party wipe.
Fine.
Give us a slight bit of time. So I know Jiro's gonna fucking start running in and charging. So that'll give him maybe a slight bit of help.
Yeah. Let me
Okay,
remove the other players from the combat tracker.
Uh-huh.
No reason at all.
No specific reason.
No.
Okay, do you
Look,
think we
Ryder
could live
can get
this-
there in time, maybe.
Do you think we can live a single turn?
Yes, we can live
Okay.
plenty of turns.
Okay. So as soon as you do that, as soon as the protective magic falls upon both of you, he just licks his lips. Well, that didn't take long. And he prepares a spell with that initiative. Let me get his sheet. No, this is just a picture. There will be no map with this.
Cool. That's okay. We're not planning to stay to look at it anyway.
Am I? No, this is not initiative. This is initiative. Right?
I need done
Please.
fucked up music.
Please roll. Hello?
God.
Can you work? Can you work?
Is it working?
Oh! Did a little dance and then skipped right to
That's
2.
not good.
That's not good.
That'll be fun.
Where's initiative? There it is.
Oh yes, I need to roll
Please
for
be
Jiro.
higher. No. Oh fuck. Oh no.
It'll be fine.
We're all gonna die. Oh,
It'll be fine.
We're so fucked.
This is going well, I'd say.
We had one job, guys.
One singular job.
Singular job.
Hey, don't look at me. You're the one that casts spells.
The first one to do it, I will take it. I would need a D4.
Okay.
3. Okay. Three's okay.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Means he's gonna target Jiro.
How many turns till the nuke goes off?
That's how many times we have to kill him.
Let me just check that I added everything that I wanted. Yes.
I already have all my
Ooh.
things. Yes, good.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes. I'm gonna do a desperate thing. This is what you do at these times, right? Desperate measures? That probably won't work. Am I allowed to do that?
Hold on. Let me check a thing.
Go for it.
Heck! I didn't add the... Oh, no, I did. It's here. I'm going to target the 3 of you. Because it's fire. It's fireball time.
Fifth
No,
level
it's not a...
counterspell.
It's not a spell.
Fuck! Oh well.
Yep.
The one time I take this damn spell and I can't use it.
Oh, don't worry. You're gonna have this spell for a long time. If you don't die.
Yeah.
Deck save! Go!
Jiro has advantage because of
Jiro succeeded
protect.
anyways.
that. Cool, great. Holy shit, we all succeeded, I think.
Yes, you all did. So you all take half.
Okay.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
That hurts.
The concentration stays. You all take 15 damage because you all had temporary hit points from Oliver.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Did you already take that out of our...
Yep.
Yes.
Good.
He raises his hand towards you all, and when normally mages cast fireball, there is a fling of a little tiny spark of fire that then erupts when it reaches its location. When he raises his hand, the air around you turns hot and hot and hotter and hotter, and you feel the moisture leaving your body as you start to shrivel up as the fireball explodes.
Ooh, desiccation.
I've
And
seen that one before.
he then proceeds to simply vanish and reappear in front of Gianna.
Oh shit.
Hello,
Well,
would you like to be punched?
No. Not really.
It's time for punching. Let me
Cool.
remove targets and then apply to Gianna.
Okay, thankfully I saved my reaction. Or you forced me to save my reaction.
I hope you got shield.
I do have shield. That's what I'm
Hey,
pulling
she
up
did
now.
it!
23.
23, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. That would... Nah, shield wouldn't help. Okay, so I'll save my reaction. That hits.
Take this.
Okay.
You take 18 and you succeed your con save.
18?
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Remember, it's on the
Wait, hold on. He
idea
hit my
board.
sanctuary.
Oh, yes.
I have sanctuary, so he has to make a wisdom save first.
Wisdom save. Let me open his sheet.
DC, I don't remember my DC anymore. Age,
Right, I forgot the idea, blood.
12,
Horrifying.
16.
He
Wisdom
fails.
save 16. Yes! I don't
So-
have that damage. Fuck you.
Let me just remove the 18 from you.
Okay.
Very interesting.
Okay.
So he
Thank fuck.
he basically flies through the flames and reaches Gianna, and as he does, he raises a mean right hook, just covered in flames. And as he goes to punch you, the punch just stops in the middle of the air, and you can see that the sanctuary is doing its best to hold against this punch, and he connects with the sanctuary after a little bit of resistance, and it does a little explosion as if a little sun just bursted into the sanctuary as you protect yourself. He just looks at you up and down, smiles, and turns to Jiro.
Okay, good. Let the tank.
Jiro, let's see how tanky you tank.
He has disadvantage in the attack roll because of
Yep,
protection.
that's a natural one because of disadvantage.
Hell yeah.
That's an 18, still hits. Let me check, because Jiro has a thing that... where is it? Is it Falcon Wing Deflection? Yeah, it's...
Yep, add your proficiency to your AC.
Yep, he has 17 AC, so yep, he's gonna do that. So that attack misses. He now has 20 AC. Yes. And the third and last attack still hits with a 24.
Yeah.
As Jiro takes 20 damage. He goes for the first strike against Jiro, and there, as he goes to punch Jiro with a left hook this time, the hand of Gabriella just slightly taps his fist as he misses. The second strike, he punches right into Jiro's katana, and the swordsman can feel the blade shivering in response. And the third strike just goes into Jiro's stomach as it creates a hole in his clothing just with flames. Gian?
Okay. I'm gonna ask you, Jackson. What's your game plan?
I need to ask something of the GM first.
Shit.
Yes.
Okay, that.
Did he seem like a magical fellow? Or
In
his
which
fireball is a
sense?
magical, like, can he cast spells at
No.
all? Second,
No. At least
How
not
mobile
with
is
the
he?
water.
how mobile does he seem?
Make a perception check.
Perception. Here you go. That is an 11.
Okay. You didn't see him move when he suddenly showed up.
But did it seem like teleportation or
Or just move
it
really
was in the
fucking fast.
it was in the
was it
middle
just
of
really
the fire.
fast?
It was in the middle of the fireball explosion. You don't really know for sure.
Right. Third,
Okay.
since it has been, I assume, less than 24 hours, is Mordekainen's private sanctum still up?
What, our
Private
rooms?
Sanctum. It's all the way up in your room, yeah.
It is a really big place. Well,
Let me check the
This-
spell. Private Sanctum. It's 120. No,
I just lost
it's 100 feet on each side. At
Up to-
most.
You can
up to, yes. I don't think I specified how big I... We didn't use the tower today, did we?
No.
No, you've been staying at the inn.
I know for the tower, I only cast Private Sanctum within the tower. I don't know
Yeah.
about the inn.
Sure.
I don't remember. It's been too long. I don't know what I would have done. If I'd only cast it within the rooms, or within the... to cover the whole inn.
You wouldn't be able to cover the whole inn either way.
It's 100 feet on each side.
It's only 30 meters.
30
That's
meters is a lot of things.
but
Oh.
it's not a whole inn. That's like 5
Right.
rooms at most.
Excellent. Okay.
I don't know. Oh, I don't think my plan depends on Private Sanctum either. What's my plan?
What is your plan?
That's a very good question.
No, I was like, is that what you were asking?
Yeah, I was asking what you were generally doing, because I'm either A, gonna try and disable this guy for half a second, or B, cast buffs and then start teleporting people out.
Oh, I'm gonna wall of force this guy and walk away.
Okay, cool, that works. Then let me
You can
look up
also
my
wall of force yourselves.
Yes, but then we wouldn't
Like-
get very far, would we?
You wouldn't,
half the room.
but if he teleports,
I mean, if he teleports,
We're fucked anyway.
we're fucked anyway. I think we're more fucked inside the wall of force.
you can make it
Spell.
so that he can't
Okay.
get in.
That all depends
How?
on Private Sanctum.
How would someone not be able to teleport inside the wall of force?
Private Sanctum restricts teleportation.
Yes, but that takes 10 minutes to cast.
Well, I'm saying if it's already up, then I'll need to cast it.
Yes.
Created in a space that already has a lot of obstructions, so he doesn't have any space to teleport into.
This is
Lots
true.
of stuff that's occupied. It would depend on the map. That I haven't seen it.
You could just make it like our 3 spaces, just be like cram us into a little box.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea, but
It's
If
an
he
idea.
teleports in... I
It
mean,
is
if he
an idea.
teleports in, he'll take a lot of bludgeoning then.
He will Gary's Mog glitch everywhere.
He will prop kill himself.
okay. Well, in either case, I'll still do my thing. I'm gonna do since this doesn't break Sanctuary, I'm gonna do say cheese on this motherfucker.
Say cheese bit.
Blind him
So-
to it.
I will try.
Take his
this will
J's.
also This will also be targeting the other cops, assuming they're even remotely assisting at all.
They're just watching.
Cool. Gotcha. All right, then I'll attempt it. Con save.
Jesus
This
Christ, he rolled a
tech-
27.
Ooh. I was
Ooh.
gonna argue if it was this is technically a magical effect.
I
so
can
that
do a
would help.
thing. Hold on.
Oh, what you doing?
I'm gonna make him re-roll that.
Eh,
Are you going to take...
You get a silvery barbs?
No.
I'm gonna take 2d8 psychic damage, so he re-rolls the fucking save.
Okay, this is the first
Oh.
time that this happens. Please, tell us what happens.
That is a very good. That is a very good question.
It's the
As
first time that it
Gianna-
happens.
As Gianna flashes him,
Oh, don't say it like that.
I'm sorry, and
That
and
desperate.
he dodges the flash. I guess I don't know. He covers his eyes. Jackson is trying to manifest a bunch of water to appear where he is, so that it'll slow him down and he'll take it.
Okay. Go ahead and re-roll.
Roll this.
You take
Ooh.
3 damage.
Yes.
Middle of the road.
Yes, I do.
Little road.
Also, Jackson, if I recall, do they gain any penalty / bonus when they do that?
No, they just re-roll. They have to use the new roll.
Okay.
So is it?
I mean, it's
does
not
it not
really
have the
clear. All that's
advantage?
written here is take damage to re-roll. That's all that's written.
mine
here.
is the one that modifies the roll.
Minus? What do you
Oh,
mean?
yes. He
My
has
third
a
level
spell yeah,
Wheel of Fortune.
Oh yeah.
that adds a d6.
Oh yeah, it's HP now. It's not wounds anymore, is it?
Yeah, it's current HP, so that it's easier to track.
Okay.
Gianna, please. I have selected disadvantage, so it will roll normally. Just make him
Okay.
roll it again. That's a natural 1.
Yes.
Wow,
Let's go.
that is very swingy luck.
Yes.
And then he is blinded for 2 rounds. That's all we need, baby.
That's
Let's
all
go!
we need, baby.
That's all we need, baby.
Yes, he can be blinded. However, how does blind work with true sight?
Oh.
That's
it
a good
uses your
question.
eyes.
It still
It's not
uses the
blindsight
eyes.
or
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, it's not blind sight. That is true.
They can be
'Cause they're
blinded.
still, yeah, they're still using their eyes.
That is true.
Which they can't.
Is that all, Gianna?
Let me see if I have any bonus action things. Fuck. How is everybody looking hurt wise?
I'm doing good.
I'm doing sort of good.
I'm doing awesome.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Okay, I'll hit
Not
I'll
gonna
hit
comment.
Jiro with a 3rd level or not cure wounds, but healing word.
That's good.
Oh, my son. Kill the man.
That's 10 health.
That's better than nothing.
It is.
So are we gonna let Jiro just kill him?
No, he's distraction for a single turn, and then we're teleporting out.
Do
Because I
not,
know Jiro's gonna want to stab.
do not doubt Jiro.
I'm not. That's why I'm giving him a turn. He gets a chance. He
I
doesn't
see.
impress me in one turn.
You need
then
to kill
we're-
this
we're
man in
going.
one turn.
You have one
Not at
chance.
all.
Go.
It's his
And then
turn.
since he can't see me, I'm going to step back away from him so he
Yes.
does an opportunity attack me and just move around so that, he doesn't know exactly where I am for fireball. And stay out of fireball raid radius.
Yes.
Near a window preferably. Anyway, carry on.
I don't think that Jiro's. Oh wait, No, that is fine. Yeah. Okay. So, Jiro is going to do a lot of things.
Stab
Yes.
him, my sword man. Do it.
Because it's fucking Jiro, and he got this recently. So yes, he's going to use them. Wait, is it not here? Why is it not here? Oh, it is here. Just a moment.
Ooh, I remember.
Do you?
Yes. If it is a friendly target, you can add +4 to your roll.
Well, it wasn't a friendly target. You were making somebody else reroll.
I know, but if I can make one of you reroll.
Yes,
Oh,
it can
okay.
be used both ways.
Good to know.
But yes, Jiro is going to immediately go demon mode.
He bang bang pulls his devil trigger.
Yes.
Use all of the points.
That costs
Now.
That costs 2 points. So 2. And he's going to do this stabbing.
He has advantage
Yeah, this
because
man.
he's blind.
That is true. Let's fucking go.
Now,
That's a hit. Jiro takes 8 fire damage.
Oh, that's right. Fuck, I forgot.
he has armor of bitch.
Yes. But Jiro deals 15. Second attack.
Outpacing technically.
Ooh,
Scale.
it was on the 20 and it dropped.
Now,
That
that still hits?
that hits.
Because you didn't specify how many times I can use this thing.
It's a reaction, so you only have 1.
Ah,
Once per turn anyway.
Yeah, once per turn. Jiro deals another 9. This is the third attack from the devil trigger, the demon trigger. Oof, that's a miss. But he doesn't take fire damage. Now he's going to use his free dragon surge and do it again. That hits. So take this damage. Oh wait, I forgot to roll an extra d4. And since he hit twice, he has this effect twice on him. And an extra 3 damage. His last attack. He's going to use the inspiration that he got to roll it again, because he rolled a 1 and a 2.
Good.
That hits.
Yeah.
That's 14 damage. Partially resisted, but still 14 damage.
very good, very good, very good.
Partially resisted.
Oh, no, it's not supposed to be partially resisted. It's supposed to
Let's
take...
say this man's servant level defenses. What the fuck?
No, it's because the extra stacking damage that Jiro has whenever he hits a creature when he's on demon trigger was not tagged as magical.
Oh.
Whereas Jiro is kind of fucked up, but he did 52 points of damage.
Okay.
Jiro just transforms into his demon mode, and with each strike, another mirage of his katana appears as he just keeps hammering at Diogenes, who just smiles. Also, Jiro takes an extra 5 because he started his turn within melee.
So, from a scale of 1 to 10, how hurt is this guy?
Not. Jackson.
I'm going to Wall of Force and split Jiro and Diogenes apart. Diogenes goes on the inside of the little sphere.
You're making a dome.
Yeah, I'm making a dome.
Okay.
Oh, technically it's a sphere because it goes into the land as well.
Okay.
Yeah, separating Jiro and Diogenes I'm gonna use escape caster to go 15 feet. Not that it really matters. And I'm gonna look to Gianna and Jiro and I'm gonna shout, "Fucking run!" And I'm gonna run out of the fucking.
You can't run out of the building. There are guards.
This makes me angry.
There are guards. If that changes
Gianna-
your plan, there are still guards.
Gianna,
They are-
where you gonna DPS? It depends
Yeah.
on what she wants to do.
Jenna is not here at the moment.
Oh no.
But also, the guards are not like... They are peasants in D&D terms. They're just bodies.
Well, then I'm just gonna run through him and kick the door.
They will try to hold you. So I would like you to make a strength check.
I'm gonna kick him in the shin.
As you just run past. Try to brute force your way through.
Hey. Where is the thing? Please. Hello? Here we go. The strength check? Just the regular one?
Mm-hmm.
Can I do acrobatics?
No.
If you're pushing through them essentially, rather than like, trying to.
That's,
Yeah, you
Yeah,
need to
you're trying to-
push them. You're not trying to dodge them.
that's fair. So then I need to go here. And no, that's a save. There you are. Yeah.
That's a
That's a
12. You run and you try to shoulder check the guy, and then as you look up, you see that it is Romeo.
Oh, the guy that we had lunch with or dinner with.
Yes. He just holds your shoulder check and looks at you with dead eyes.
He's a beefy man.
Yes.
So I did not make it through them. Okay.
No, not now. It is Diogenes' turn. He touches the dome. It does a little nail on glass noise. He looks at Jiro on Demon Time.
He's blind.
He can't look at Jiro on Demon Time. So wait, let me rephrase. He starts by walking forward, hitting himself in the dome, poking the dome. Huh. This is unexpected. But I guess I didn't really expect anything to come out of you, so everything is unexpected. And he
Them's his fighting words, bro.
he
Bold
mines
strategy.
his way around the dome and finds that he is indeed locked. And he turns toward the doorway. You can see that he kind of reorients himself to face the doorway, and he teleports to the middle of the room. Let me check a thing. Let me check if he recharges a thing. That's a 6.
Oh. Hold on. Never mind. That's ethereal travel.
Well, he recharged the big thing, and he casts the massive fireball centered on himself.
Does it get any of us? Like at all?
It's going to get it's going to get only you, actually. Because you ran towards the door and he went towards the door. the coincidentally, Gianna had moved away on in the opposite direction, and technically both her and Jiro are behind the dome now, so the dome kind of also protects them from the spell, not the spell, from the effect. But you are gonna take it. So Jackson,
We're gonna take it.
you reminded that you have 3 inspirations. You're going to make a deck save. Would you like to use any of them?
A dex save. Sure, I'll burn one of them.
Okay, let me target you. Click the DV button,
I have.
and there we go. Oof, that's still an 11.
That's an 11. I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll that.
Can you force yourself to do it?
I can force anyone.
Okay. Then,
I do have a +4. I do have a +5. I'm gonna just take one away from the
It's
final result.
Painful luck.
Are we dying yet? What happened?
No.
We're about to die. Or
Jackson, I'm gonna make you roll it again. Oh, you can just do that. A 23 does succeed,
A
yes.
22, yes.
You're gonna take half of this. So let me click the half button over here.
Yes.
And you
Go
take
ahead and roll it. Roll first.
this. That's 16 damage.
That's- Okay, and I'm gonna take one of these as well.
Yes, another 3.
16 damage, accounting for my resistances?
You do not have resistance to fire that.
Oh yeah, I don't have resistance. That's psychic, sorry.
Either
That's
even if you did,
3.
it wouldn't matter.
Did you already take the health away? For
No.
both?
No,
Oh.
only the 16.
Okay. 45. Oh. Hello.
Gianna, it's your
What
turn.
is it? Lighting the edit.
Okay.
As you had moved back away from Diogenes and Jiro went demon time, protective wall formed around Diogenes, making him both blind and unable to move. He then teleported to the middle of the room where Jackson had ran to, just to get more space, and fireballed himself, catching only Jackson. It's your turn.
Okay.
Reminder, Jackson tried to run out of the door. The bodyguards, the Diogenes bodyguard policemen, blocked the way. So
There's too
Okay.
fat.
there is a way to break through them with just, running. But you would need to do a good check, a good strength check.
I get you. Yet. Okay. I'm going to assume Jiro's going to go in and keep swinging.
Jiro doesn't seem too kind on stopping.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I can't keep healing you, boy.
However, Jiro is smart enough to realize that staying in melee is no longer an option, so he's going to be using Wind Chain from now on.
Okay, good. So he's not going to be eating damage. That's the important thing.
Yes.
Okay, Jackson, can you get yourself out?
Can I get myself out? I don't think
Can you
he's
teleport?
cruel.
Can you teleport outside?
Well, yeah, I can. What's it called? Fuck. What is it called again?
Misty step.
Misty Step. Yes, I can Misty Step.
If I'm near a window, are there guards outside that would stop me? Or
Outside, you don't know.
okay, I'm gonna run towards the nearest window that's not around the dude, around Diogenes.
Okay.
Like immediately looking outside, what do I see?
As you look outside, you see that the commotion that was caused by Diogenes' appearance has settled down. and that the guards do have the area on a certain perimeter on lockdown, but it's not enough to like literally man shield every single road, so you can still walk through them. Leaving the inn itself is the quote-unquote difficult part.
Okay. Then I'll stay. Ugh. Okay. First things first. Bonus action. I'm going to summon Gabriella
Yes.
with my free summon Gabriella with my bonus action. He'll be parked right where I am, so she can see the entire room.
Mhm.
Then action. I am going to. If I poke my head out the window, can I see up on one of the roofs or on a balcony somewhere?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Oh, please.
Gain an
5.
inspiration.
Yay. So
I
nothing.
think I rolled a 2 today as well.
Okay.
That was for the perception. No. What's that for? Oh no, never mind. That was initiative.
How does sanctuary break? I think I have to be targeting specifically an enemy. Okay. Then I will, as my action, sorry, I'm panicking a little bit.
No worries.
Then I will action cast Arch Blast and blow a hole big enough through the window that somebody can crawl through.
Okay. There's no need to roll. That is easy enough to do.
Okay. And I assume that made a cacophony and noise, breaking of glass. I'm going to step away from the window, so in case he fireballs that specific section, I am outside the blast radius, if at all possible.
Yes, you do see that when he turns around, when the window breaks, he immediately turns around.
Okay. Then I will back up, and that is me. I'll stay inside and delay one more turn.
You sure though? Not gonna heal Jiro? Oh, you already used the bonus action. Yep.
It's,
So am I okay to just TP outside?
our objective now is to get the fuck out. I'm more trying to get him to focus on a specific point so we could go some other way.
Jiro's
And I need to be
going
able to teleport Jiro out.
Jiro's going to move
Can
in
you?
and do an attack.
Can you
Is he not going
teleport
to use
Jiro?
Wind Chain?
Not now, because he
Huh?
still has HP.
God
Does
damn,
he?
Jiro.
Yes. He goes in,
Not for
and,
long.
and also because there is a certain math that needs to be made so that he can Dragon Surge and Wind Chain. I was doing the math.
Okay.
He goes in for a strike. He hits. That's 13. So let me go here and add an extra d4 to the next damage. He then jumps back and uses Wind Chain for the next attack. So that let me. How do I make this ranged? Oh yes, there we go. No, I rolled damage. God damn it. Let me just check if it hits anyways. Yes, it does. Okay. And then he's going to use a Wind Chain for the extra attack that he gets from Demon Trigger. That's a Jiro crit because that's a 19.
Don't forget the extra D4 before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the extra d4. Did the extra d4 vanish? No, it's still there. But he does get another one because he hit another attack.
Yes.
And then I'm going to choose crit because for some reason is not programmed to have ranged attacks. Crit on 19, just melee. And damage. That's 21 damage. And I forgot a thing. Fuck. He needs to pay 2 to keep the transformation going. 1, 2. He then... Yeah, that perfectly calculated. Then he pays 2 to get another Dragon Surge. And 2 for the next 2 attacks to also be wind chained. And he's out of points. So he falls out of Devil Trigger next turn. First attack.
Now,
That hits.
SJ, can you teleport Jiro out?
Can I? Yes.
22.
You're gonna use actual, not actual teleport, but
Vortex warp.
That still hits. That's a 19 damage total. So
Go Jiro.
Jiro has done 140 damage. Alone. No one
Yes.
else has hit Diogenes. However,
Yes.
Jiro is now out of resources.
You win some, you lose some.
Jiro is then going to move closer to Gianna to protect her.
I'll like, as he's running towards me, I'll gesture towards the side to be like, stay closer to the wall that way.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, were those attacks made with advantage?
yes, all of them. Jackson.
So, I kind of spaced out when you were talking about the situation outside.
Outside, there are still a lot of guards, but they can't just simply body block every single road, so it's much easier to just run from them.
And Jenna, your plan is to vortex warp directly outside?
Yeah, I'm not really sure anymore. The plan is to get a little bit of ways and then use rope trick, because that's just an action.
I see.
But we need to do it in a place that they don't see us going up a rope.
Can I misty step to the floor above?
Yes.
Good.
I mean, technically you have to see, but it's fine. You know where it is.
Let me see if I can combo this around. Can I misty step in invisibility? I can't because it's 2 spells.
Yes.
As long as you
Oh,
do
you-
Misty Step first.
We did away with that rule, right? 'Cause
No.
You can't see.
No.
then-
That's enough, Jay's game.
Yes.
Oh, right. Fuck.
Right. So,
Pursue.
yeah. I am going to misty step to the floor above. I'm assuming it's one of the rooms. Or
You missed a step into a toilet.
does it have a window?
Oh, be careful, Dagon's gonna get you in there.
Yes, it does have a window, one of those small ones.
Lush.
Good. So, fuck. I was gonna fly and invisibility.
That's a lot of things.
That is a lot of things.
Also, you
Too many
can't concentrate on both. That's true. But you have to
Push and
cast
tap.
fly first, then cast invisibility on the following turn.
Yeah. Let me think. Let me think.
With
Let me think.
with your movement and action, I would allow you to just simply yeet out of the window.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess. I'm just gonna
You're going to defenestrate.
I'm gonna break the window and then defenestrate
my
myself
word.
while invisible.
You defenestrate yourself.
That
And-
makes me so happy.
Fall.
Invisibility.
You can't do that invisible. You already used the spell.
Oh yes. So wait. Don't want to defenestrate myself while visible. Because I
Well.
don't want the people outside to see me. You see.
Then you can just use your action to Eldritch Blast him while you were still there and then teleport away.
Or hide. Take the hide action.
Yes. That is true.
I am hiding in the toilet.
That is true.
Not a good place to hide.
Can
Little
I
conviction.
break the window while invisible?
Yes.
Can I remain invisible if I break the window?
Yes.
Then yes, I'm going to invisibility and hide. And then the next turn I will break the window and defenestrate.
Okay. You hide yourself. You position your head in between your legs. Since you can't see anything, no one can see you.
I'm going to be like this.
Yes.
I am box. I'm
Diogenes-
sitting on the toilet.
Diogenes is still blinded.
Uh-huh.
He did
He's
see where
blinded
I
to the
went.
beginning of his next turn, so
Holy shit.
we have time.
He rolled
Oh!
yet another 6.
Ooh. He's gonna fireball me, but I'm not there. You see? He
We
doesn't know
heard the
I'm not
glass
there.
break, so he's probably gonna fireball that whole section of wall.
Yes, that is literally what he does. He points to the source of the sound and a fireball erupts. It doesn't catch you or Jiro, but there is not a wall there anymore.
See, I made an exit.
I made an exit, fuck you.
And as soon as he does that, his eyes readjust and he
Shit,
looks
that's right.
to what he had done. He looks to Gianna. He looks to
Who is
Jiro.
already walking out that hole in the wall.
Yes. And he just
Flash him again.
he just smiles and says, "Oh, that was quite clever."
Was it? Say cheese.
I can't, that's only once for a short rest.
Yep.
Fuck.
So, Gianna, what do you do? He has
Okay.
clear eyesight of you.
Okay, assuming I could walk outside, can I go anywhere that is around a corner?
I'm sure.
Or can I go anywhere that's around a corner that is not immediately in sight of him or the guard?
That would be much harder. As soon as, like, every single guard that is inside is looking to you, and every guard that is outside is looking at, what the fuck just happened? Why did the wall blow up?
That makes sense. Okay.
If
Oh,
we can get enough people to witness magic, the church is gonna come along and kill this guy.
well, they're all charmed by him, so this technically doesn't count.
Fuck.
Okay. Now that I am outside,
Yes.
can I see somewhere that is up on a roof?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will vortex warp myself up there
Okay.
and hungered. I will do it in such a way that he does not see me. That Diogenes specifically does not see where I'm going. It looks like I'm going around a corner to
Okay.
flee. I'll be sure to signal Jiro to like follow me. So he starts running. Yeah, that's my action to cast Vortex Warp on myself. Oh, tits.
Oh, balls.
Can't really do anything else. Yeah, that's a spell, so I can't cast another spell. And I can't insult him because that drops Sanctuary.
They can't insult him.
You know what? I'll before I leave, I'm going to 5th level Healing Word Jiro before I vanish.
Okay. Oh wait,
That
you
way.
can't. You can't. You can't. That's two spells.
Shit. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I asked if I could cast 2 spells in the same turn.
Okay, then do I just not? No, that's dumb. I'm gonna instantly die if I stay anywhere near him.
Just go.
Yeah, I'll teleport up to a top of a roof somewhere, and I will lie flat, prone on the ground. For now.
Even if
Looking-
Jiro dies, you can vortex warp him and revive him.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That's Gianna.
Yep.
Jiro falls out of demon time.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
And he's gonna
It's-
run the fuck away.
mm, mm,
He is
Hmm.
alone.
he can't, fuck. Thing is, he cannot take 2 attacks. He cannot hit the guy with 2 attacks, because if he hits the second attack, he will die.
See, just run away.
I'll just tell Jiro to run, and I'll grab you. So just run, stay in sight, and run. Assuming he listens.
Thing is, just simply running away is
It's not
Mm,
Jiro's and code
not-
of ethics. I know that.
yes, is not much Jiro-ness. However,
Codex Astartes does not support this action.
however, another thing that he could do is also not Jiro-like, which is to pull out the short sword that he has that breaks into a little chain and has range, so that he could still hit while running away. I am going
Just-
to
Just run, you fool!
roll a d6. I want you, Gianna, to choose odds or evens.
Okay, what choices? It doesn't matter. It's only
The-
one of 2 choices. He's gonna fuck up anyway.
Yes.
Odds. Odds is the one where he's doing the ranged action.
What are the odds?
Okay, so you want evens.
Okay, sure, then evens. I want him to be as far away as possible so he doesn't hurt himself.
That's a 3.
Damn it.
Well,
J-
shit.
He
This is why I left Gabriella down there.
He very hesitantly he takes steps back and sheaves the katana back and pulls out the small short sword and cracks it, and as he does, the weapon breaks into a whip and he goes to attack. No longer at advantage. I forgot. Fuck. Wait. I forgot to make it so it's ranged. He does hit, however. So take that. He takes 3 damage because it's not magical, and also it does poison. As soon as Jiro sees that, Jiro leaves.
Thank you.
He just pulls out the sword, does 1 attack. It barely scratches Diogenes' chest. Jiro just cracks the weapon back into a sword, puts it into his bag, and runs. Jackson.
I am invisible. I'm gonna. How tall are the buildings around here?
The tallest building is around... It's 3 stories tall.
No. I mean, like, I'm on the 2nd floor right now.
Yes.
Can I get to the roof of my building easily?
Just by like
But like jumping around.
doing a spooder man.
Yes.
I mean, that would need a check, but it's doable.
Could you hop to the building that I'm on?
That's what I want to do. Like, I want to acrobatics to the
Okay.
to a roof. Cause I know this dude's probably gonna see me, even though I'm invisible. I want to actually
No.
get some cover
Just-
between us.
Just a reminder that you are not. If you want to be invisible, you have to cast the spell now. last turn you had just teleported and hit.
Hmm.
You are still visible, however, he's unaware of where you are. Actually, you are the most hidden because no one knows where Misty Step goes.
Well, yeah, but the building's on fire.
The first floor.
Hmm. 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 Let me think. Hold on. I need to find the definition of a spell.
Jackson,
The definition.
make a perception check.
Sure. Can do that. A
Yeah.
fuck. This is really not the time. There we go. Yeah. That is a 2.
That's a performance
That's a
check.
performance.
Please roll again.
Fuck. The letters on my screen are absolutely tiny.
They make them bigger.
I can't. I'd have to close Fantasy Ground. That's an 8.
Okay, you may continue.
Shit.
And what does that do?
I don't know.
Ooh, yes. Yes, that is good. Like, I am going to. Can I Misty Step to one of the surrounding buildings?
Yes.
So, I have one of two choices. I could either Misty Step to one of the surrounding buildings and just hide, right? I can stay where I am and hide. Then I can turn into one of his guards and just walk away.
Well, just so you know that the next thing I'm doing is rope trick. And I'm already up on a roof. Basically, I'm just going to toss that up and then teleport Jiro into that space best I can. Or drag him up. One of the two.
Have you thought about the logistics of that? You're gonna have to cast 2 spells for that. That's 2 turns.
It's going to be 2 turns, yes, but we can hunker down for half a second. Because I can
see
make
what
the
you
rope trick. I can make the rope trick invisible.
I see what you mean.
So
I'm no, like, how long before I'm in danger of the building being on fire?
Take a while.
A while is in? Few
At
minutes?
least a couple rounds.
At least a couple of rounds. Okay.
Depends on the recharge rate.
Yes. Which has been 100% at the moment.
Shite. I think I'm gonna Misty Step to the roof and just lay prone and hide.
Okay.
Like, teleports again, hides. Like, I'm assuming it's like the buildings. I'm assuming they're not like slanted roofs or anything.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the terrace and just Misty Step there and hunker down, lay prone, and let the world pass me by.
At this moment, I am ending combat.
Oh. I don't like that. Oh, thank you.
I think that's a good thing.
Let me remove the urgent combat tracker.
So that was 2 Misty Steps and a. There we go.
I mean, on your character sheet, whenever you use a spell, if you want to make it easier, I don't know if I have said this before or if everyone is aware. On your sheet, if you click the star next to the spell, it will auto-consume the appropriated slot.
Oh, really?
I did not know
Yes.
that. No.
So, for example, if I click the Misty Step here on Jackson's, it says Misty Step there, and it took one of his slots.
It did not, but
It-
okay.
It did not?
No.
Oh.
Here, I'm gonna click it again. Hold on. Misty Step. No,
Oh, it
did not
didn't.
work.
Huh. Okay. It should.
Pass failed
Okay.
successfully.
It broke it.
Yes. Maybe if you are in combat mode. Let me
On
check.
that mode?
Maybe. So we still are technically in combat. At least our
Let me
initiative
do an
still rolled.
invisibility. Nope, still don't work.
Yeah. Okay. Said sorry. I thought I had that thing implemented. I guess not.
No.
Anyways, why does combat end? You may ask. Because Jackson had rolled a 3 on the timer. And 3 rounds have gone by.
He's going to die.
You got bored after after 18 seconds. Damn.
He will combust and die.
Gianna, you were the one to see it since you had more time outside. A blue
Through
bird
Gabriella. Oh,
flies down from the sky and lands in the hole that was created in the wall, immediately transforming into Woodrow, who in an expression of seriousness and complete focus that you've never seen before, pulls out from under his coat, on each hand, 3 sets of black keys that immediately burst into the bladed version of the weapon, and again into blue flames as the scriptures erupt. And as Woodrow does so, Diogenes stops, smirks, and then his smile fades as he says, I thought it was the job of the overseer not to interfere. And Woodrow simply raises a hand and places the blades of the black keys near his face and throws them in a triangle in front of Diogenes. As the blue flames erupt, you feel Diogenes' presence that he has, his fiery presence, diminish a bit. As he just, almost like an animal, growls at the weapons. Understood, Beast. You have made yourself a very powerful enemy.
Is he dead? Is he gonna die?
we could only be so lucky.
Diogenes takes a step back from the swords, and his fiery aura erupts once more. And he says, take your protégés and flee. If another bluebird is spotted, it will not have the same mercy as you have now, priest. And know that now you are no longer welcome. This is now a hunt. And he turns around and walks away from the inn through the main entrance, and the guards, most guards leave with him as the others remove themselves from the charm and start to actually just do police work and try to contain the fire and call the firemen to help with the actual situation. Jiro very burned, is helped by Woodrow inside, almost in a theatrical move of, oh no, this person was in the middle of the fire. Woodrow just takes him to a nearby bench and gives him some water and starts to mask his healing magic in normal everyday rituals that you would do with someone who has been through trauma. At that, I cut to the group who went to summon a servant.
Neat.
Neat. I love the fact that Jiro took 70 damage and dealt 140. Like, literally double. This man's output is insane.
He could have handled it.
If we were actually intent on staling, I could have made sure he was topped off.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I could have done all sorts of things.
Just give him haste. Everything will be
I'm
fine.
gonna give him haste, turn him into a dinosaur, give him THP, I'm gonna do everything.
Yes.
Oh.
As the smoke settles on the summon of Ryder, and as he introduces himself, is there anything that you three would like to do? And by three, I mean Oliver, Ichika, and Edmund.
Not especially.
Honestly, not much. Probably start heading back.
Yeah.
Okay. Just because, Edmund, you would notice that your servant is in full Greek warrior attire and doesn't seem bothered by that fact.
Edmund would kind of just look over Ryder and consider. If I might ask, any, well, way to keep yourself hidden? I think you might stand out nowadays.
Ryder cocks his head in a questioning manner, but you can see in his eyes that he's thinking, how the fuck would I stand out? I am just wearing normal clothes. And then he kind of looks at you and looks at the other two people and vanishes. He just pieces out.
Like that, we continue walking. Problem dealt with for now.
It's an interesting thing because you clearly watch him vanish, but you can still kind of see his silhouette. He's always kind of there to you. But yes, to the other two, he just simply vanished. Then you all make your way back. There will be no interruptions in your journey unless you wish to cause any. And since Graves is to be arriving soon, we will cut to that when he arrives.
Absolutely.
So the ones who have just engaged in friendly chat and conversation with Diogenes, what do?
Yes.
I will. Is Woodrow still around?
Yes, he is talking with
Tending to
Jiro.
Jiro.
Yes, tending to Jiro.
We'll find my way down the building and talk to Woodrow.
I will also do that. Unsummon Gabriella so there's not a fucking ghost in the middle of the tavern.
Oops.
Try to put out the fire? Maybe.
Nope, that's the firefighter's job.
Yes,
This is not my.
not
I
much.
don't get paid for this.
Not much longer. The firefighters do arrive in a small car and start the process of helping the inn sustain itself. As you all approach, Woodrow has made sure that Jiro is not going to die anytime soon. With can wait, let me check a thing. Spells. Why oh god. Why aren't my spells showing up? Oh no. It's saying that it's because I'm in the wrong fantasy ground. Aha.
Woodrow has no spells, you see.
It's all fantasy. Yes,
He's become a human fighter.
He does cast heal on Jiro, so he's back to full.
Ah, thank fuck.
Heal, the strongest healing spell in this universe.
Nope.
Well, this is true, yeah, because we can't go above 7th level.
I got a level 9 heal spell.
I am aware, but you technically do not count because you have
Weird.
old magic. People who
Well,
have old
technically,
magic don't count.
technically, Raise Dead is the most powerful healing spell in this universe.
I actually don't. The only thing we have access to is Revivify, and even then, I think we have that.
I actually
Imagine
don't think I
recording that.
took it.
Good old
I-
magic defibrillator.
Could do Revivify, but we haven't found the component, so I haven't bothered to learn it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will learn it, maybe.
Maybe. But yes. As you all gather back, Woodrow says, "Was quite a time. Sorry I couldn't get here any faster. When I saw the commotion when I heard the commotion, I did my best to reach you all in time."
You did plenty.
And
More than you
honestly,
had to.
we could have made it out, maybe. Jiro probably would have been dead, but we brought him back from the brink before, so.
So,
Jiro immediately
Forgive-
turns to Jackson. Is there any reason why you didn't try to contact any of your fellows?
My fellows, as in.
The ones who went to summon a fucking servant?
Because he would have killed us on the spot. But. Well, didn't matter anyway.
I'm sorry, I was trying. I
know.
figured that's what you were doing.
I know.
I
I did send an owl to get to them, but I didn't want to cast any spells in front of him. Woodrow, forgive me, there's something I don't get. What does Diogenes have to do in the slightest with the war?
Most likely nothing. However,
Does he know of it?
he is aware of it. He's aware that the ritual grants enough power to do basically whatever the fuck you wish.
He's not a part of it. See why he's
He doesn't need to
He
be a
also
part
having
of
these
it.
lofty.
We
He
also
doesn't
could have
need
also
to
the fact.
be-
Sorry.
He doesn't need to be a part of it. Take control of a master.
more
And it's-
concerned with how he was able to summon, or know that we summoned something.
Same way that he was aware of our talk, in the same way that he knows every fucking thing that happened this island. And he looks to
He's got a
Jiro.
potty mouth on him.
He looks to Jiro. The rats. He has eyes, ears, noses everywhere. We are no longer safe. We have been prey for far too long.
He needs to die.
That was the
You,
plan.
he turns to Jackson and like literally puts a finger in his chest. You need to lay the fuck down and live.
Now, what will you do?
None of you are ready to do this right now. You need a servant.
Funny you should say.
And you do not go away from Raymond and his servant. Not while Diogenes lives.
So what do you say? We tuck our tail between our legs and we run? Is that it?
That sounds exactly what we should do, yes.
Both of you, you've done it before. I've seen it. You can basically vanish from radar with a combination of your magecraft. Just fucking do that again.
I don't want to run until the day I die, Woodrow.
Then go to the police station and handle yourself.
We don't need to do like till the day we die. We'll just need like a day or two to recuperate, or even just a few hours. Then we can go do something. As of right now, he's basically giving us a free, get out of jail free card. So when we show our heads in the city again, they go pop.
The merger? How long until then?
5 days, 6, 7, somewhere less than a week.
Sorry, I punched my mic.
No worries. we have enough time. I think we need to either we can't risk the city because he's just gonna blow it up. He's already shown that he can just flaunt his power whenever he wants. We need to go to Antiparos, nip that in the bud. And then that draws him out towards us. And then we can knock him on his ass then.
Yeah. We'll draw him out to the island where he has an army and fight him there. Fucking hell. What about you, Woodrow? You didn't answer my question.
And what would that question have been? Sorry, this
What will you
situation
do?
is far too stressful.
What will you do? We will go. Will you stay?
No, I can no longer stay.
Then where will
Yes.
you go? Actually, I think it's
I'm-
probably best you don't tell us.
That is also true. However, if he can see through my beast form, then I can no longer physically or magically hide myself. We either return to Naxos or we return to Naxos. I can help. I can get us a way to get back there. But if you truly wish to go to Antiparos, I have news. I think I finally caught a glimpse of what hides the waters.
Hoping you had a way to get onto the island, not what's guarding it.
There is an
Oh.
easy way to get there. You simply teleport in, you fly in. It's kind of harder, but the worst way in is through the water.
What is it?
You're not a very biblical man, are you?
Every soldier is. You and me, I just might know.
Have you heard of the myth of the Leviathan?
No, hold on. Not like
I suppose I have, yes.
the Leviathan. The Leviathan, or something that could be classified as a Leviathan. There are two very distinct ways that can be interpreted.
A massive water serpent.
Hold on a second. Woodrow,
Yes.
what would you gauge the relationship would be between Dagon and Leviathan?
He fills his lungs so much that you think he's going to explode. He sighs. He closes his eyes. He places his forehead in his. He sighs again. He looks at you completely defeated. And he just says, negotiable.
Bless you.
The relationship between the Father of the Depths and the Leviathan is negotiable.
I see. I see.
No. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't care what you're thinking. No.
Well, how do you propose we get there?
You said teleport. I
From
have short
where?
range teleports.
To where?
We have several hours. We can figure that out. We can start walking our way towards Mapissa like we're leaving, and then we just cut back, get as close to Antipolis as possible, and then poof over there.
Do we have the means to teleport?
No.
Aha. So should we take a boat then?
No.
Can we fly?
Debatably.
I suppose we do know a master that can fly.
They're not going to help us. I doubt
Well,
it.
it's
Anyway.
either them or Satan. Take your pick.
If Satan doesn't take you tomorrow, I will send you to him myself. Also, I'm going to take a quick look around. Are there any rats watching us?
Make a perception check.
Eh.
Take an inspiration. If you are full on inspirations, you can just use the one you've literally just got and roll again.
I'll do that. Yeah.
I want to dogpile this skill check.
Go ahead.
Can I?
Eh.
Yes.
Much better. Okay.
18. Oh,
Fuck. I wanted to roll a 2.
There is a rat nearby, just eating something off the road.
Okay. How nearby is it? It could have reasonably hear us.
No, couldn't have
Kill it.
hurt you. It seems to be just.
It's evil.
If it is a spy, it seems to be just watching.
Okay. keep that
Noxus,
thing
then.
directly within my vision.
Okay.
Hello, hello, hello.
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 You have arrived far earlier than expected.
Yeah, I
News.
was like, wait a second. You guys are like, it's only like halfway.
We almost died.
Just so you are caught up, Diogenes showed up, beat the shit out of Jiro, Gianna, and Jackson, and
As it should
then left when Woodrow showed up.
Make it very clear that we were running away.
Yes.
So, GM,
Yes.
I want to do a thing before we get back to the role playing here.
I like when you do things.
Yes, I gathered that. So the session we had with the Exorcist was a very fun one, and
Thank
something happened. Something happened that I didn't know could happen, but it did. And then the same kind of thing happened again. So I wanted to check how many seals I have in my hand.
You pull the glove slightly up. There are still 2.
Okay.
DM, may I have my sheets?
No.
I think you can
No.
claim them. You can just right-click them and claim character, I think, or something.
Oh,
like
we're so sorry to inform you. Both of them had a heart attack, weirdly.
that. At the same time.
They'll
Yeah,
suffer
it's not
from a
letting
fatal
me.
heart attack.
Then we drop them to you.
Jackson just like kind of gets a panic look in his eye, and he takes off his glove and he looks at the back of his. He's like, "Oh, thank God." There are 2 seals, and it just puts the glove back.
Hmm.
Okay.
By the way,
Did,
we need.
did that work? Do you have both?
Yes, I have both.
Okay.
Okay.
I see the writer's HP is all proper rather than all kind of funky like Jiro's.
Yes.
Still haven't figured out how to fix his. It's alright.
It's fine.
That'll do.
Have you forgotten?
Uh,
Your health is
it still has a
Must not be good,
-8 because of math and stuff, but yeah.
yeah, you go to your class and levels. You click the magnifying glass next to your class. Then you just put in the right numbers there.
Yeah, the thing is, we don't remember.
The
That's
numbers,
alright.
Mason.
I'll just take average next time.
Yeah.
It'll even out.
Yes, it will. But yes.
But yes, I will put my glove back.
In any case, we need to just meet with the others, explain what's going on, and then something.
Hate going away.
We need to also exterminate us all rats we see. Stares at
Yes.
the one that's nearby.
Yes, we do. Out of character, a Rider can go invisible for everyone else. He could just kill all the rats with a heart attack.
I can in fact turn invisible for everyone except for masters.
Yes.
And then he turns uninvisible after that.
Fuck.
Yes,
Because it's invisibility.
he kills a rat, and the rat the rat nearby just dies from a heart attack.
Because
Just
it
needs to
still
stab.
follows invisibility rules.
He
It's
just
shit.
needs to stab really fast so that the other rat doesn't notice he's visible.
I thought it was just
Shit.
like a passive thing he could do.
It is. It's just still. It's still invisibility.
Mm.
Yeah,
Technically.
and you can only turn invisible if he hasn't taken a hostile action within a minute.
I see. Oh well, the dream is gone.
So, DM, I'm just gonna ask a real quick question. Are you fine with letting me keep his battle axe?
The battle axe is the battle axe of slaying, right?
Slashing.
Slashing,
Or
yeah.
sharpness.
Yeah,
whatever it is.
one of those words. Yes. Sure. Since his multi-attack is melee, it's fine. It's not melee.
Okay.
It's unarmed. It's fine.
Yeah, that works for me.
I had just noticed, however, that the unarmed strike is with an extra die on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna change that real quick.
But yeah, that's it.
Heck, how do I get rid of you?
We need some way to get rid
There
of
we
his
go.
fireballs.
Yeah, he just has, I accidentally gave him 3 dice.
Yes, that's how
Did
it
you-
works.
There we go, it's fixed.
Good old pancreation.
I'll just make it, just call it pancreation because that's funnier.
That's what it is.
Woodrow? What are the odds Diogenes has command seals?
Low to none.
Yes, that is his answer, just in his voice.
And could we summon another servant?
Well,
Looks
luckily,
at Gianna,
luckily,
looks at you.
luckily for you, if we deal with the problem in Antiparos, then our good friend Woodrow here has the answer to that question. So,
Was really hoping we could summon the other servant for Antiparos.
we've already been, our ass has already been saved twice. Let's not make it thrice.
Hmm.
And he'd know when the thing summoned anyway. So he'd just be, coming straight
Yeah.
for us, which I guess would technically help, but not I don't know.
Well, in any case,
Gonna have an aneurysm.
to Naxos then.
At least to my pizza. Let's go there for now.
To my pizza first.
As a side note, seeing how he casted Fireball, could I do like an Arcana check to see if the abilities of slow would stop that effect at all?
Your Arcana
it's
is
not
high
a-
enough for you to know that no, we wouldn't.
Damn.
If it's not as a spell, then
Well, it tends to cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action. It doesn't specify that
if
it
it's
has
not
to be.
as if it's not
Well,
a
it's not
spell, then
technically a spell.
It's if you look at his idea blood description in group
Yeah.
notes, it's the
It's
Searing
technically a
Sunburst. So it's not even an action.
Yeah. Yeah.
it's more similar to the monks thing.
Well,
Yes.
in this case, the slow is also for he can't take multi-attacks,
That is true.
or
yes.
he can only take I'm trying to make
He can only make one
bad.
attack. Yeah.
use an action or a bonus. Not, but it would still, he could still do it because it's a free action, not a shit.
Yeah.
Okay. It would help. It would help with his punches, but not his explodey bits. Okay. Never mind. Shit. We leave.
Okay. So the other group, Ryder, Edmund, Oliver, and Ichika. So Graves, when you all were walking, I made sure to note to Edmund that Ryder is still in full Greek armor. So after a brief conversation, Ryder is now invisible.
I figured. Yeah, he was probably like, you know what? Invisibility seems like the best bet at the moment.
Yeah. So, is there anything that you would like to do as a group, as a 4, that you would like to do before you meet the rest of the group?
Nothing I can think of.
Ryder has nothing he wants to do at the moment.
No.
Oh yeah. You guys have a friend come to visit.
Yes. So, after about like 20 minutes of walking, Herb reaches you all, frantically flapping wings and almost falling to the ground in front of you all to ask for help.
Edmund's just gonna nod to it and follow it at a more rapid pace.
Like Burb, he will land on your hand, and he will like try to. I don't know if Burb can do this, but if he can, he's gonna try to imitate the body language of Diogenes. The way he moves around, if he moves his hands at all, he's trying to do this caricature of Diogenes.
Very
Herb
Disney.
is very pompous. But yes.
And then he's just gonna like panically tug at you to hurry the fuck up.
Is that an owl?
Remember when I spoke of allies earlier? This is the familiar, so to speak.
I see.
However, it does seem like something's going on. We should pick up the pace a little. Actually, is it alright if I just throw an insight check to see how much of the general vibe Edmund can get from
From
Owl
Herb,
trying to be a person?
sure.
Oh, 1 second.
14.
Okay.
Herb is very distressed.
Yep, that's what I expected, but I want to see if there's a funny roll in either way.
This is not a please come at your earliest convenience. It's like, oh God, please help.
But yes, Edmund, after this random verb encounter, let me check my physical notes. You get a message from your voice in your head. Morwell had said, I think yesterday or the day before, that that she would go and search if anything of note is happening in the following week. Any sort of event, any sort of ritual that would match with what the timetable that you all know of, or at least expect. And the information that she brings is that in 5 days, it was the only thing that she could find. In 5 days, the moon will be full where she is. That's the only different thing that's about to happen in the calendar, which is normally used for certain rituals. Not necessarily any one in specific, but full moon is a ritualistic occurrence in the calendar.
Focal point. If I might ask, in 5 days, what will it be for us? Will it also be a full moon?
I went and checked, and no.
The full moon sure means a lot to vampires.
Yes, the full moon will happen in as the 30th of December is, I think, like a Monday, and the full moon will be not on the next week but on the following one.
Okay.
So
It
for
just suddenly
you,
goes to a full to taunt us.
yes. So for you now, it's new moon, and it will still be a new moon in about 5 days.
Well, that's probably a bit related. Tends to be a focal point of many rituals.
If you
Either
wish,
times
Master,
of day or other calendar events.
if you wish, Master, I can. If you allow me, I can have us travel a little bit faster.
How obvious would it be?
Well, it'd be me picking up 3 people and sprinting through the forest.
It's not necessarily a forest, it's just healed.
The other
And
two.
if need be, I can summon my mount, which would expedite the process even more.
Why don't you go ahead with Edmund? Ichika and I will make our way.
I don't think that's the smartest idea if their group's under attack.
And well, carrying 3 people is a bit much. Him bringing you along seems fine enough, and us two can handle ourselves quite fine by ourselves with his magic, making
If
any escapes easy.
you're sure, I'll leave that up to you.
Yeah, escape is easy as pie.
Edmund. Well, I can make things a little simpler. Edmund's just gonna wild shape into spider.
Yeah, dimension door's a thing.
Where is it?
Oh.
Please carry me. I am a spider.
He'll pick up the spider, sort of just like, put it on it, like sort of like put into the like he'll pick up Edmund as Edmund as a spider and sort of just put him in the folds of his cloak, and then you're just gonna look to the other two, just sort of squint. Yeah, I can fit you both on the shoulder, and he'll literally just pick you both up and sort of just, if you allow him, he'll sort of just pick you both up and put them on a shoulder, on like each on a different shoulder.
Just fireman carry.
No, not even that. Just sort of like you're sitting on his shoulder.
Oh, scenic view. I see.
All right, three people is a bit much. but 2 people
Oliver
make it
kind of
more sensible.
protests. I mean, if you're just grabbing Oliver like you would a cat, you know, like there's not much he can do. But
Yes.
Just you know, physically
He'll
resist.
just
the
underarm
serpent.
carry you.
Just no, I could have resisted.
Ichika says no.
This
I
is
can
me
choose
saying
to
I could
succeed.
have.
You can't stop me.
You
Well,
can't
hold
choose
on,
to succeed on
I
checks.
too will roll acrobatics because fuck this.
If it's you have a monster strength, then that requires you to be fighting a DC while you'd be the one setting the DC, so you can't succeed.
Also, you no longer have monster strength.
That doesn't matter. They're light enough. I can literally just pick them up with my encumberment.
Yes,
Right, this is
that
just me saying I could have
I
easily.
understand.
is just so
Yeah.
you
And the
know.
di-
It's
and
not
the
what they
dice
actually
support me in
happen.
this.
Okay, so the group that was with Woodrow, as you dust yourselves off and start to head out, you see a cloud of smoke approaching. A cartoonish cloud of smoke approaches.
I'm going like a good 240 feet per turn, so I think I get there.
And then, with Edmund's notice, the cloud of smoke stops, and you all see both Ichika and Oliver sitting on the shoulder of a very well built but young man wearing full Greek armor.
Uh-huh. One moment. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
his level's 10 at least around ours.
I forgot what the skill does. Hold on.
Just
Uh,
checking to see if he's a servant. I believe it's the
The DC I believe the DC to get the servant skill or their ability scores is their level. I don't remember though.
Determining a servant's stats has a DC equal to their level. So yeah, you can determine his stats, and when you do so, oh, well, it's a servant.
Guy's
If
kind of
you have
flash.
Stats are
That's all
very
the,
high.
And
if
you
Gianna gets all the
notice.
stats, party sheet if you want to see it.
Oh yes, they are in the party sheet. That is true.
Okay,
A
well, I
A
should
C
look.
C A B B B and A C.
Oh, that's not party sheet.
There you are.
He has
Oh,
legendary
oh
stats.
Oh no.
Ah, nice.
Yes. You actually used that set.
Yes.
I was just made up my own stats because it was
Oh.
easier.
That fell.
Yes.
Hmm.
John is gonna at first be panicked because friends are in like just being held by this person, still kind of frazzled. Looks confused at Ichika and Oliver, seeing that they're not panicking at the moment. Like, I-
Oliver is unsettled.
You should be
Ichika
settled.
is confident.
I will say, probably like a couple moments later, you'll see something small jump off this man, and then Edmund appears.
oh.
Hmm.
So this is the. So this is what caused us to get ambushed.
Yes.
Well, how do you do? We're being evicted.
Hello. A pleasure. We're leaving.
Evicted?
Yes.
Diogenes knows
Yes.
everything.
Favorable.
The only reason
An
we're still
interesting
alive.
name.
Says the Greek guy.
I think it's spelled wrong. Or different. Anyway.
So that's what caused the trouble then. He finally started
Oh.
acting.
Well, yes. As
More
you
like
can
he
see,
cornered us.
we are missing half of our inn.
No, we are far away from that place. We gotta walk to the
Oh
outside
yeah,
of town.
we walked.
Probably at least.
Sorry, yeah, we walked for a bit.
Probably
They
still
don't
see the
see-
smoke cloud if nothing else.
Oh yeah, probably.
So my belongings are on fire?
Were on fire. I think they're probably dust by now.
The fire brigade. The fire brigade was there. They'd probably stop some of it. Honestly, I wouldn't go back into town. I had any sense. Exceptionally pissed.
Yep. For once, I totally agree with Gianna.
For once. Anyway, doesn't matter. We definitely need to start look around for rats.
Why?
We're constantly being followed. Don't trust any rat you see. If you see it, kill it on sight.
Yes.
Ryder looks to his master, raises an eyebrow.
Edmund will kind of give a shrug of, well, I guess proper introductions are in order. This is the fellow master we'll be working with, even if she hasn't gotten her servant quite yet.
Pleasure.
She'll give like a little rushed curtsy. In any case, we should still be moving in the opposite direction of this place. I'm not going to test his patience any further.
Other than kill all his rats.
Yeah.
Ryder sort of just like sort of looks around a little bit. This is Paros, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
How auspicious.
Why?
I've been to Noxus.
I can show you a chart of what's not changed.
That's where we're going, actually.
Well, maybe not.
We're going
but-
back to Noxus.
Hey, we're going in like quotation marks, going back to Noxus. I'll explain on the way.
Also, Woodrow is still there. Just looks Ryder up and down. Looks to Edmund. Nods. Looks back to Ryder. Hello, Ryder.
Sort of cocks his head at the overseer.
You may not have acquired this information quite yet, but I am the overseer of the wall.
I see. A pleasure.
He nods. Please, save these dumbasses from themselves.
We'll see what happens.
What did you guys do to draw his ire?
Stay
Not what we
home.
did. It's not what we did.
I mean,
He
and this-
noticed us. He noticed Ryder here was summoned.
Yes, and that we
No,
weren't there.
no. I meant, what did you do to Woodrow? That he's calling you dumbasses.
Woodrow.
We-
Woodrow
Don't
just
need to
blinks.
talk about that, do we?
I
No,
mean,
we
I think
didn't.
I think it's rather obvious.
We didn't do anything.
Let's not jump to conclusions now.
You know when a person is so stressed in an anime that their eyes are twitching? That's Woodrow
Yes.
right now.
So, if I can gather what happened, just trying to put pieces together. Noticing our group was split, you guys got attacked.
Mm-hmm.
You just showed up and torched the place.
The one thing I'll say on that is that the way we split might have actually been beneficial then.
Why?
Well, you, no matter what, would not have been allowed by the ritual, Jackson. So you might have been all alone there instead.
That really matters. But yes, go on.
Well, doesn't mean we should split up again, but at least in that note, our mistake probably saved your life at least.
Maybe. Just maybe. Can we not take him on as we are, Woodrow?
He looks at Ryder, up, down, looks at you all, looks at Ryder again. I'm not sure.
I mean, fuck. Jiro was pulling work.
Yes,
If-
Jiro. He looks at Jiro. Jiro's slightly burned, but still alive.
Jiro
Also,
shrugs.
Graves, just so you know, in I count, 2 rounds, you did 140 damage.
Fuck yeah, Bran.
You used
how
every single
miffed-
resource
And
you
how
had.
miffed was Diogenes?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Well, shit.
He didn't even
Hey.
get the bloodied.
Hey.
He didn't
Hey,
even get to
he
bloody yet.
Was clever, and if we were actually trying to kill him, then he would have gotten to bloodied.
Oh, yes.
He would have gotten at least bloodied, yes.
Yes, we would have died in the process, but he would have at least gotten to half health.
So we were just, it was 1-on-1, and he almost got bloodied. So I'd say if we do, what? How many of us are there again? 5 on 1? 6? Can't
It's a
count.
lot of you.
6 on 1? 7 now? 8 if Woodrow wants to come along.
I highly doubt it.
Is there any other information you'd be able to give out about this Diogenes?
Yes. He's a true ancestor with the idea blood of fire, or what's the specific term? Let me look.
Yes, that is a correct choice.
That is exactly it. Yes.
Fire. Okay, yeah, cool.
Have you tried
He
drowning
can-
him?
Not
Oh,
yet.
True ancestor? No, that'd be bad.
He's almost a true assassin, yes.
Close enough.
A true ancestor is like Arcoid,
Yeah.
which nothing you could ever do would be able to deal with that.
Okay, he's a false
Funny you
ancestor
should
then.
mention drowning him. That was next on my list, but we didn't get around to that yet.
I have spells that can summon water, but I doubt I could shove him into the ocean.
Oh, I could shove him in the ocean real fast.
I would prefer you didn't do anything relating to the ocean at all, personally.
That remains to be seen.
I'm pretty good at shoving people.
I could pull him
Okay,
down.
we just need to all focus on just shoving him into the ocean. That's
Yes, good.
it's
Good,
not going to
that's
do
good.
anything, but he'll be inconvenienced, and that's a victory in and of itself.
See, I told you. And then
Captain, I'm
Leviathan
way
can
too
eat him.
small.
I can be in the water for an extended period of time if need be.
Woodrow,
There's also Leviathan.
does Leviathan know?
A Leviathan?
Not a
Jiro perks
Leviathan.
up. Sorry, not Jiro. Ryder perks up. A Leviathan? Now that'll be interesting.
Let's
Not a
Cat-
Leviathan.
No, a Leviathan. It wasn't the Leviathan. A.
Oh, I misheard. Okay.
I mean, I could probably talk to it if need be.
You can
See,
just
see, Gianna?
no.
We always knew this was going to be the answer.
No, this was never an option.
Yes, it was. Of course it was. Does the Leviathan
Oh.
obey Diogenes? I don't. Why would it?
Why would he obey you then?
It doesn't have to obey me. It just has to like me enough.
Okay, what about the rest of us?
That can be arranged. Woodrow said it himself. Don't look at me.
You're the one suggesting it. Who else am I gonna look at?
Look, all I'm saying is maybe we could talk down Leviathan into murdering us and make it through to the island.
I mean, See
GM,
what
can I roll
happens.
history on the myth of the Leviathan?
You can roll either history or religion.
Leviathan is complicated.
Yes.
Very.
That's a
And
17.
for shits and giggles, I'll just use an inspiration, because why not?
Okay.
Ooh,
That's a 22.
Nice.
better.
So, Leviathan. Supernatural creature from the Bible.
From the Bible.
Yes.
Yes.
Leviathan is the ruler of the sea, whereas there's also Behemoth, the ruler of the
The
land.
land. Yes.
Gradon and Kyogre are based off of them.
Yes.
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 They are, as I said, the ruler of the sea, the most sea snake of all sea snakes. The giant water serpent. You know the depiction of little like water serpents in maps?
Mm-hmm. That's this
That-
thing.
That's him, yes.
That's
Any
the big
stories
boy.
about like how to appease it or its behavior patterns or anything?
It's also sometimes considered the ruler or the demon lord of Envy, I think.
yes, envy.
Envy? Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
When you go into the like Goetics.
I guess that's why dragons get their hoarding. Interesting.
Yes, in the Bible it says that the Leviathan could have been a dragon, possibly. But everything is
Word.
very...
The dragon is a very vague term.
Yes, dragon has always been a very vague term.
Both are worms. Think about it.
Yes. He could also sometimes have been a fish, a crocodile, a whale.
Mm.
I punched my mic again.
Generally just big fish.
Big
Like the
water
one that
fish.
swallowed
See?
Jonah.
See, Gianna? The Leviathan is just a fish.
So
I
again,
mean, it's more than just a fish, but go on.
any stories on how to appease it or bypass it or behavior patterns?
There isn't
things?
much like information about it. It's simply just a thing that's there.
Mm.
I think it's actually often considered like one of the first creature created by God, Leviathan.
It's just a thing that's there. Don't go into the ocean.
Okay.
We're going to go into the ocean.
Because like before there was earth, there was water.
Yes.
See, we could maybe negotiate with it. Probably.
I sincerely doubt it.
What makes you think it's sentient?
This is also a fair point. It could just be a big beast.
Fair point. Woodrow, what's your take?
Yes. For what I have seen, it doesn't really matter if it is a sentient being or not. It has a duty and has been at it with almost perfect score.
I mean, we could just send it to Brazil.
Yes,
Yes.
you could.
Yes. Yes. You see Woodrow's face light up for the first time.
How do we... What?
Banishment spell.
Yes. It's just a beast.
I guess it would go back to the reverse.
Side?
Well,
Probably.
yeah.
It is much, much bigger than the building you banished back then.
But it is a creature.
Yes.
And
It is
if
a
that
creature.
fails, I at least have one spell that might be of use.
If you refuse
Okay.
to banish
All
it,
right.
can
See,
I banish?
this doesn't sound like a suicide mission. This actually sounds like a plan,
See?
Jackson.
Yay!
Well, if all else fails, I could talk to it.
I could
Or-
make multiple banishment attempts, or I could try to lock it in place if we're forced into a combat.
See? It all worked out in the end.
But I do think direct combat should be avoided.
Yes.
But why would Leviathan guard this one isle?
Because it was summoned to do so.
That is troublesome.
The only
This-
other thing I can think of, if you want to hold it in your back pocket, because my player can't remember, but if any of you have Dispel magic, you might be able to dispel any charm spell on it.
I have things against charming.
Yes.
I don't. I can counter it if it happens.
I
Counter
have.
charm.
No, I don't have that.
Do I have dispel magic? I probably have dispel magic around here somewhere. Can't see it.
If I was a 6th level or the 5th level cleric, then yes, I would have it.
So, I'm just going to poke Graves with a message on
Sounds
Discord.
good.
I think
Oh,
I
no.
need to be heading out soon, boyos.
No. No, I do
Exist
not
in
have
the chaos.
dispel magic.
That's fine. We can just stick with the original plan and send it to Brazil.
For not very long, admittedly.
I mean, it's
If-
not from this world. Shouldn't it just go back to wherever it came from?
Technically, it's
If
the
it
first
fails
thing
to
from this
save.
world.
Well, if
yeah.
it's the Leviathan, if it's a Leviathan, then it could have come from the side.
Yeah.
Or if
Yes.
it's summoned from, the fucking reality portal that we're being
Hmm. I mean, that's where
situated
I
from.
assumed it was coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yeah, Edmund, ask some more. Well, if the Leviathans are a thing.
Cause I mean, the energy surrounding NC Pyro sounds fucky wucky.
No. Krakens
Other.
are Krakens are a fun fight.
Where do we get what?
Krakens.
Why crap? What?
If you're gonna take anything for a Leviathan, I take a Kraken.
That or an aboleth.
I think
No, Krakens for sure.
I'd
Oh,
rather
okay.
take a Kraken than an
If
Aboleth
need be,
any day.
No, you don't.
I have contemplated a couple things about my current self.
Such as.
The Leviathan wouldn't be able to harm me.
Slow blink. Is this just a confidence thing, or is this a?
Explain.
Yes.
I imagine. Do you know who I am? Just to double check.
I'm
Don't
going
need
to
to say
take
names, but do you know who I am?
I'll
The
take a
three
stab
of
in
us
the dark.
know who you are, but
We have a pretty good idea.
I'll take a stab in the dark, but yes, I believe I have an idea.
Okay. Because I am a child. I am related to Poseidon, the god of the ocean. Therefore, creatures of the ocean will avoid me at all costs.
Right.
Now, does that
Uh,
putting God things aside? That's
GM, I'm
small
gonna
issue right now.
send you a DM real quick.
Sure.
So does that ability just extend to you, or could you perhaps
I
carry us
imagine my
all over
general
the ocean?
presence. I imagine my general presence will ward it off, but we will have to see.
Huh. See, there's that. That's another plan. We could just have our friend ferry us over.
Also, you is out of character. I know things, but in character, he doesn't know things.
incidentally, GM, did
Yes.
Woodrow seem like banishment was a good idea?
It's a better idea than what he has, than any other idea that was proposed. So yes.
Oh,
I mean, yeah,
I
our
guess the
ideas
bar
are
was pretty
banishment,
low.
relying on this guy's heritage, or
Thing is,
Satan.
the thing for banishment is, it's not a guarantee that, I mean, it is a guarantee for 1 minute if it lands. It's not a guarantee that it will land, and it's not a guarantee that it will just legendary resistance.
That is a very big if it lands.
Well, you
And you
have
also
the thing
don't-
that
you
makes
also don't
people
know if it was
reroll, and so
created
do
on this
I.
plane.
So
I mean, yes, that is true. But it might have legendary resistances. We need to
If it's a Kraken, it will.
we need
yeah,
to
that's
drain those out.
true. I mean, not that we know about legendary resistance, but
Of
sure.
course not.
No, but you know that the more mythological a creature, the harder it is for things to actually stick.
Yeah.
Can it use legendary resistance if I subtle spell the banishment?
Yes.
Technically,
As long as
yeah.
it's making a save, it
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
The trigger is
The
the
legendary
same.
resistance is a purely meta thing, the legendary resistance.
Yep. The trigger is making a save, not being targeted by something.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically just a meta storytelling element, legendary resistances.
Yeah.
You're here, so you don't die.
So you don't immediately get blown up. yes.
So it'd
Immediately
still be
die.
a little bit of a test of endurance.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm considerably less confident about banishment now.
That's why you should rely on Satan.
I don't think anyone should rely on Satan.
Um,
Thank you.
Most devils
do I need
and
to, like,
other
take you
infernal
out?
beings are, in general, unreliable at best.
That is true.
And can't be trusted. Jackson.
Trust
Because
is a
I will
big
take you
word.
out. Like, behind the shed. It will kill me to do so, but I will.
Trust is a big word. But if there are no cards left on the table, know that I will do this.
Well, then let's stack the decks, so to say. So, before we continue talking in circles, are we trying to cross to Antiparos, or are we going to try to take the fight directly to Diogenes?
Personally, we need to take care of the problem that's in Antiparos. And then he will most likely come to us.
We have time. We do have time.
Are there any sizable ships nearby?
Other than the
Oh,
Argo?
Argo doesn't come here.
Oh
It
yeah,
only stops at
that's true.
Naxos.
That's true. That's true.
We could probably commandeer one, but
That's what
the
I was
only
about
one.
to say.
There's only 2 docks from my memory. Well, 3, but the
Well,
easiest one to use would be the one we can't go to.
what about the way we came?
Which dock did we land at originally?
It was Marpis, I think.
Marpisa, yes.
Yes.
That might work. Be a bit of a long way round, but better than trying to fight our way to a ship.
Yes.
At least my plan is to walk towards Marpisa since he can see whatever we're doing, and then quickly shortcut it towards Antiparos. That way, he assumes that we're doing what we asked him to do, or he asked us to do.
Would exhaust a bit of my magic, but I could try to make us a little bit hidden and try to disappear from the sight for a while.
How hidden?
Blended in, more so.
It would be harder for rats to
Pass
see, I
without
suppose.
trace. Kind of hidden.
I say let's make our presence going towards Marpisa known, and then use magic to obfuscate where we're going next.
Way we should move.
Yes.
Places to be.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
As you're walking, Woodrow, actually, let me check a thing. Here. Where is you, my man? Priest
Where is
Woodrow
man?
Starkweather. I was looking at his sheet.
Also, is it fair to say, generally, for our travel time, we can catch up right generally on the events of what's going on?
Oh, sure. There's no need
Lord
to.
dump.
Is
Yeah.
he supposed to have most knowledge like downloaded in his brain already?
I have most knowledge in order to pass as a person.
Yeah.
Not for what's been going on with our
It's
adventure.
basically he has an understanding of the modern day.
This is more just our incredibly odd situation.
No, most people live this every day.
When you are walking, Oliver, Woodrow will approach you and say, "Excuse me, but how confident are you in banishment?" if you have any interest in following up that plan. I am
Fairly confident. Are you familiar with the incursions from the other world?
yes.
Well, I made an entire building go back to where it came from.
And you almost died.
And I almost died, yes, but I did it.
Woodrow smiles. Yes, good. Good.
Creatures are a lot easier. Why do you
Yes.
ask?
I ask because if you are set back by its defenses against magecraft, I may be able to help breaking down those defenses.
That would be helpful because while I do have endurance, I don't have a very short-term solution for casting a lot of spells the way the others do. I can keep going for most of the day while they run out of their mana, and I can keep recharging, but I can't use as much of it in a burst, so I'll have limited opportunities to do this.
He nods. If it comes to it, if this is the plan that you decide to follow, let me know, and I'll try to help.
Well, that'll more depend on them than me, but yes, to answer your original question, I am fairly confident in my abilities.
He nods. I do think that it will be the best way.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Every now and then, Ryder disappears to go somewhere, then comes back.
He just dodges. But yes.
I mean, maybe Ryder can, you know, get this thing to just stay away from us. Who knows?
I'd very much like that. Please just let this be a normal field trip.
It won't be a normal field trip because you're going to be around the most immense body of water that exists.
It's
The
fine.
Frizz? No way!
You're talking to a half fish man about being on the sea. You see.
Half fishman that has connections to tentacly things and
Yes.
large bodies of water, like larger than you have been around ever.
But like I'm like made to be on the sea. You see.
Ryder sort of
You're in Mickey?
materializes beside you guys. I would rather you not do anything of the sort. I can perfectly handle the Leviathan. I am confident in my abilities to discourage it from coming near us.
We'd
As such.
prefer it if we could get through it without.
It's likely
How
not.
confident are you that you can outrun it with us in tow?
I mean, if there's a boat, pretty fast.
How do we tell him?
Looks at Edmund to tell Ryder.
Oak, you do it.
Like Edmund, who's very much just allowing Ryder to do his own thing while keeping an eye out for rats.
Is there something
He's
you're
not
not telling
telling
me?
him, Jim.
Looking straight at you two.
Well, That's the thing. It's funny, you should ask. You tell him, Oliver.
Oliver is not laughing. That is purely me. That reaction, though.
Edmund's gonna speak up, saying, like, being aware of the situation. We don't currently have a ship. That's part of the thing we'll have to figure out when we get there.
I say. Suddenly, a lot more disappointed in you people.
Expected big things.
Right? It just
Bruh, if you fucking knew
Course.
how much a ship costs, if you knew how much like a single spell component costs, you would not be disappointed. Weepo.
He's hashtag unimpressed.
He just points at his pores.
That's okay, you're not my servant anyways.
Let's say, wait till Ryder learns we're only homeowners because we can create a home.
Oh yeah.
Right?
We're not only poor, we're
Sounds like
homeless.
real life, except I can't create one, tier.
Badge, you're not citizens. Very well.
You are not citizens.
Citizens.
I am a monk peasant.
I see, you're all hobos. Therefore, you're irrelevant. You're unimportant.
Yes.
We are so poor.
Therefore, in the legal system,
That is
You
clearly
fuck.
is
Yes,
still
suck.
in play. You suck.
I own a home back in Italy, okay?
therefore, you don't own a home in Athens. SMH.
SMH
Home
my
is
head.
where the heart is.
SMH my
Look.
head.
Most mage families have a house somewhere. It's just not specifically in Greece on these random islands.
You know, home is where the heart is. The world is my oyster.
You guys
Yes.
just
Go on.
hear him muttering something as he's
That was it.
disappearing. As he glitters back into sort of semi-purple mist.
Every single servant has to have a sassy moment when they glitter away.
Like fucking, you just hear him mutter, "Fucking Medea would do better."
You guys don't have a boat? We are homeless.
Yes.
I wouldn't be homeless if I would have stayed in America. Starting to wonder if
America.
joining the army was a fucking good idea.
All of this
Shit.
for a Camaro?
But yes. You make your way to port.
Actually, if I'd have stayed in America, I'd be fighting you guys instead of my stepmom.
Not sure which is worse, honestly.
You lucked out.
I going to refrain from making any comments on this situation.
Hey, this is back in the 1930s. Stepmoms were still evil back then, so keep it in your pants.
It's more like the contract for his head burning a hole in my pocket.
Oh,
Well, it's not a contract for his head, it's a contract for you to return him.
Well, it didn't I don't. Let me see.
I'm pretty sure that one was to stay alive.
Yeah.
That one, he kind of needs to stay alive.
Oliver's one
Hmm.
is to bring him back.
Fuck.
Mine was the one you could. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
Yeah.
You so much as think of it, and we're gonna have issues, and you're not gonna need to worry about Mr. Kraken anymore.
Anyways, I'd like to think Ryder's trying to hurry, and he's getting impatient because you're all so slow.
Because your house is slow. But yes, you would, after conversation, walking, stopping, conversation, making sure that Ryder knows of the previous 55 sessions.
Yes.
Do you get
would
inspirations for those?
no.
Fuck.
No.
Nice try.
Worth a
You would-
shot.
You would all get to the port town where you arrived
Yay!
at around 6 p.m. The sun is starting to vanish. If you were to walk to the other side of the island to be the closest to Antiparos as possible, it would take around an hour or so.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
If
It
you-
would
if-
take like an hour to get to Paros.
Not
So-
not to
Oh,
not to
we
Paros.
are on Paros.
Sorry, anti-Paros. Sorry.
Yeah, to the border, the closest border to Antiparos.
I mean, are there any ships that are willing to take us though?
Well, they don't know it exists. Remember?
Yep, that's the thing.
I must have missed that one.
No, remember the whole boundary that's around Antiparos was like, this island doesn't exist anymore.
Ah,
Yep.
you do not see these droids. Got it.
Yes.
They're very
So-
confused about their merchandise.
So we need to find a ship that'll take us on a joyride around the southern edge of the island,
Yes.
and then commandeer it and take it, ram it into the other part, and hope that the Leviathan doesn't kill us.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Do we know that Edmund is like? I know he does magic stuff, but did he ever formally mention he's a druid?
What do you
Yeah.
want him
When you see someone
for
turn
as
into
a
an
druid?
animal, I think that's the assumed thing.
Yeah,
Well-
like
I don't know. Oliver wants to know if he can sense animals because he could be like an early detection system against Leviathan.
I think you can locate creature.
I'm thinking of, yeah, that or I don't know. I haven't seen druids class chassis in a while, but if they get something like the ranger thing, that they
There's
can
no
just
class
sense
feature
animals.
like
Oh, okay.
No.
that. Let me just commune with nature.
best
Yeah.
I got is commune with nature.
Yeah, Edmund has
Hmm.
both commune with nature and locate creature.
Locate creature
can
might
you
be
just-
good depending on its range.
I would say I
Commune
need
with nature
a.
gives you knowledge of the land within 3 miles of you. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's basically the whole last island. No, I'm kidding.
I will say for locate creature, I'd have to repair it.
Oh yeah, you do have to sleep.
Oh.
It's sadly commune with nature is a 5th level spell.
But it is a ritual.
But it
Yeah,
is a ritual.
That's nice about it.
Trust me, I will cast this any chance I get. The problem is there's towns in the way.
Dang civilization.
But yeah, it'll tell you powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elemental, or undead if they're within 3 miles of you.
I'd like to think we're at Marpissa.
Yeah,
Oh,
Actually,
yes. You are.
Actually, a really important thing: influence from other planes of existence.
I
Yep.
believe I checked the island and nothing super notable occurred.
Yeah, not here. It's the other island. That's the problem.
Yeah,
I'm
that's just a
surprised this
useful
thing doesn't
one.
have a costly component to it. Wow, it's pretty good.
Oh no, it's why I've been.
Druids- Oh yeah, druids just don't get like most of their stuff doesn't really need that sort of thing.
They're very self-sufficient.
Druids are the best spell list.
I disagree, but they do have a good
Mm.
spell list.
But yes. So what's the plan
Only
once
clerics
you
are
arrive
spells.
at Marpissa? Is it to directly go towards Antiparos? By foot?
That's my next question is, are we gonna like sleep here and then in the dark 30 take off towards Antiparos, or are we gonna go now?
How about we contract the ship, do like a fun day at sea, and then go to Antiparos?
Ryder's just like, if you guys actually suggest these, he's just like looking at you people, like just
Well, I mean, Edmund needs a night to like prepare that thing, so
Yeah, we should all rest.
I don't like resting on this island considering this fucker wants us dead.
Yeah,
Well, the problem is if we go back even remotely close to the island, then he's, probably going to be like, "Hi, these people don't allow them on ships ever.
I mean,
You see them, arrest them." So,
if
I am
we're,
fully rested up. I can.
Oh, I'm good to go.
if we're together, that's not much he can do, honestly. Considering what Jiro did to him.
I mean,
promise.
Just fuck it, we ball. Banishment. Go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it.
What I'll
Most of
say
our worries
is,
with him come from his ability to prepare.
I feel rather confident in my ability to get us a ship. Problem is, what happens to the person after the spell ends?
Well,
I mean, if need be, we can always kill them.
cold calculus of
No.
the universe and
We don't do that here,
Jeez.
Ryder.
Right?
Yeah,
It's
but
just
this is the kind of spell we'd have to actually do since they know about Magecraft.
that's a fair point.
Right.
we can
Oh,
always, we can always
Steal the
make it
ship
look like as if
Steal the ship
bandits.
regularly.
We can always make it look
We
like
could
that.
do this the manual way. See,
I
we
can-
just get a captain really, really piss drunk, and then take a ship.
Hey, not necessary.
out.
I have my I'm gonna break the fabric of third level and lower spells, and I can do subtle spells. So let's go to a ship captain and cast suggestion on him.
Well, that just means he
I can do
won't
that
see you
too.
cast it, but he'll still know, won't he?
Hold on.
Projection is 8
That's it.
hours.
8 hours, yes. That's the
Lasts
idea.
for 8 hours. Yeah.
And I have
thought
subtle spell.
Suggestion.
I thought the
that-
problem was when the spell ended and not when it was cast.
Oh no, suggestion doesn't do that. That's a charm person.
Mine was a charm monster, by the way.
Yeah, charm spells cause them to realize they are charmed. Suggestion does not.
No, you just have to concentrate for however long that the.
Does suggestion require the action to be something they normally do?
Yes, it has to be something reasonable.
So they come up with a really good argument.
Walk to the neighboring town to have dinner. Maybe.
We'd like to contract you for a ship ride. We'll pay you later.
Could work.
That's reasonable.
We'd like
We'll
to buy
also-
your ship at a 5-finger discount.
There's a non-zero chance we'll have to fight a Leviathan with this guy on the ship.
Ryder can drive the boat.
We don't need them.
Yeah, I'm saying, like,
You only need the boat, not the dude.
yes. Yes.
Also,
Ryder
all we have to
will
do is
remind you
suggest him is-
people, he is
all we
from
have to do-
Athens, which
all we
is
have to do
known
is
for
suggest-
boats.
We just suggest him to go to the bar,
Yes.
point at a ship, and go to the bar, and then
Yeah.
we take the ship.
Go,
Correct.
Go to
And
the
stay
bar
at the
and
bar.
drink
Yeah,
everything.
go drink at the bar.
And just
I have to
steal
speak
it regularly.
Drink a
Yes.
lot. Yes. Works.
Is that the
It's going to
plan?
end poorly for us, isn't it? Sure.
The rough idea one.
Who's going to be the one casting the suggestion?
I can. Oh, hold on, do I have it prepared? I have it prepared.
I
yes.
am
So
not.
I can.
Suggestion?
Oliver. It would technically be more efficient if Oliver did it because he can just short rest, get it back. But
No, I don't have suggestion. I have cause fear. Never mind.
That's the opposite.
make him very spooky.
It's the same thing, but not really.
You know, there is a way around doing all the magic and stuff.
You just talk and
I can just whack him upside the head and knock him out, and then we just leave him there.
Well,
I am
yeah,
not sure.
but then
I am 100% not sure if that was Jiro or Ryder.
That was
It could have.
Ryder.
It could have been both.
well, yeah, but then people start asking questions like, "Who smacked this guy upside the head?"
Sorry, I'm back.
They say
But
powerful
yes.
Greek warrior man. That's
Yeah.
well, you could be invisible doing it.
If
Oh, yes.
I can
Just saying,
attack while invisible.
I'm saying nobody asks questions about a drunken man, but everyone asks questions about a knocked out man.
Then just whack him upside the head and then pour alcohol on him.
Are you worried that he's gonna recognize me after the suggestion wears off?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying that it's.
I have
always
subtle
casting
spell.
spells.
Oh, you still have to
It's-
talk. Yeah,
it's
you,
more
you
of
still have to
other-
tell him the suggestion.
It's
But
more
that's
of other
okay. I can
people
use another
asking
spell to
questions.
cast Disguise Self on myself then.
So, if Oliver is the one who's going to cast suggestion, it just happens
cool.
This guy's stuff is good to not be remembered, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
So subtle spell works the way that I think it does. If I use subtle spell and cast suggestion, it just happens, correct?
No, he would still need to make the save. But what I'm saying is, you don't need to bother with that part, the save part. It just happens.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's
It's
like
He
it's
doesn't-
more
a
of
commoner.
yeah.
Yes, it's
He
just
doesn't have a
random-
modifier high enough to save.
I mean,
He
he
won't-
does have
he
a
won't let-
chance, but yeah.
That's, I
He
think,
won't recognize me after the spell has been cast, correct? He'll just think he went to go to the bar.
Yes.
Yes, I
It's
think
his
most people
idea.
would think that suggestion is just you don't. If you cast it, they wouldn't recognize it as a spell
Yes.
because
that's
that kind of goes
kinda how it
against
phrased
the.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If they did, that would really just go against what it's meant to do.
Yep. But yes, you are able to sweet talk the man into going to the bar and leaving the boat with you. And Ryder is indeed able to pilot the
Navigate?
ship.
Okay.
It is zooming, by the way.
It is indeed
And
a little bit faster than you would expect the boat to be.
A little bit
And-
faster. It's going about as fast as a car.
Yes.
And while I'm on the boat, I'm gonna
Hey, boats go-
short
boats
rest
go
and get my
fast.
spell slot back.
Okay.
Yes.
So, what is the plan? Is the plan to immediately take the boat to Antiparos? Or is it to wait in the boat, maybe even cast the Gianna's Tower in the boat?
Please don't
That doesn't-
cast a.
That doesn't
a-
sound structurally sound.
Yeah, Ryder would not recommend that.
No.
But it
I
would
can make
be
it lightweight
pretty
materials,
funny.
it's fine. I think we're not. Well,
I just want to know
We're hurt
if you're going to go
enough.
there today or if you're going to sleep one more time. That's all I,
I don't
want to
think-
know.
I don't think we need
I
the
would-
rest.
it's
I would-
more of once we get to Antiparos, there will be no place we can rest until we
Oh,
defeat
yeah.
that whole.
I would like to rest. I use the fifth
Jiro
level
expended
spell.
all his resources, so
Oh,
Jiro
yeah.
just
He
needs a
goes back
short
on
Back on a
rest.
short rest.
Yeah.
He's fine.
He's not damaged.
Is anyone
I mean, the
upset
only
now?
resource I used was subtle spell. I still have 3 meta magic points, so I'm good.
Yep.
I just need to
Yeah.
You're
short
okay, you
rest.
can crit more.
I used the 5th level to 2nd level
Actually, no.
spells. That was it. 5th
I
level's pretty powerful, but
I still have all my high level stuff, and I can get one back with my channel divinity.
Up to you
so
all.
Jiro
I
can
think
get
we
all
can
his
do
stuff
it. we
back.
should.
Jared
I
can get all
think,
his stuff
yeah,
back
we
on
have
short rest
time. There's
now.
no reason we shouldn't rest.
I'd be worried about pushing too far because the closer they are to the ritual starting, they can just means they might be able to push it further. From,
I would recommend doing this as fast as possible because they know you are here. Well, might as well be fast about it.
I tend to agree.
Then set sail for Antiparos. We'll take a short rest on the way there.
Sure.
You all get your temporary hit points back, and I guess now Ryder does too.
Yes.
Yay.
How much temp HP?
Every time
Um,
I short rest, you get 10 THP.
Nice.
And I'm gonna roll some hit the dice.
I shall do the same. That's better, please. Come on. I want to live. Please let me live. Please.
Okay, I'm
You're
gonna
fine.
get my Okay, there's my mount, just in case.
Don't
Your
put
mount
stuff
also
like that,
gets
Becker.
10 THP.
No, he doesn't exist at the moment, so he's fine.
I will say at some point during the boat ride, especially, since Master and Servant can mentally communicate,
Mm-hmm.
Edmund would question what your mount is out of curiosity because you actually brought it up at an earlier point.
My mount is a creature I had slain when I was rather young. It is known as the Marathonian Bull. It was a slayer of other heroes, and the only other person to even deal with it was Heracles.
Okay, that makes some sense. I just was curious to know what we're working with.
Albeit, it seems he has been summoned in a rather weakened state, as in his original form he was a divine spirit, but in this one it seems he's been ranked down considerably.
Well, it's a good tool to have either way. Sounds so things will only get more complicated.
Yeah, the good old Marathonian bull was like a couple tiers below the Gugalana. Same family tree.
Google is it's a bit high up there.
Same family tree. It's great. Good old divine bulls being freaking terrifying.
Yeah, but Google like made of stars or something.
Good old. He's like, yeah, no, Marathonian bull is nowhere near as strong as he was in life. Don't worry about it. He was a divine
like-
spirit. Now he's not.
It sounds like Nemean Lion tier.
But everyone just, Thank you for the information.
Just
I guess I
understand,
do apologize for summoning you in this chaotic time period.
Oh well, don't worry about it. But I will say, if the Marathonian bull is dealt enough damage, it might go on a rampage, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Is that a certain amount of injury, or just total amount of pain?
If it, out of character, if it reaches below a max HP, I lose control of it. Like half, like if it's bloodied, I lose control of it, and I have to regain control with a animal handling check.
Good old golem tactics. Got it.
Then we'll just have to be careful with it.
In turn, it can multiply my movement exponentially, and it shares my ability to move easily in water. I can, just so you understand, I can breathe and function perfectly underwater.
That's what you meant for seeing the Son of Poseidon gives you several benefits.
Amongst others, most sea creatures will either actively help me or avoid me.
The only worry, and I would say this for you to consider, is we're dealing with something from another world and might not recognize, well, your authority in that regard, so to say.
We shall see. I have an innate feeling that it wouldn't be a problem, but he shrugs.
Oh, I fully trust your capabilities and all your belief in them. I just want to make sure we're not caught completely off guard due to, that random tidbit, so to say.
Fair enough.
Communication.
I have a question for you.
Oh, I hate it when you ask me questions. What is it?
During this time that you are in the boat while the boat is going vroom vroom very fast,
Mm-hmm.
and you're taking a short rest to recover, would you have, do done a little bit of snoozing, a little shutter eye,
Little nip.
A wee kip, you might say.
Yes.
Uh,
A little long blinking.
a little dozing, a little yeah, maybe, perhaps. It was a very tiring fight. It's
And you
getting
don't want to
dark.
get exhausted.
The, the boat rocking is very gentle, although it's going very fast. The sea is very calming.
It seems very calm.
And I did eat today, so, you kind of get that a little sleepiness that comes in after you eat.
Yes.
And the rocking of the boat. I think somebody in those circumstances could be said they would go to sleep. Yes.
Well, great. Time to have some dreams.
Anyways, the ship explodes, unrelated.
Unrelated.
Anyways, the Kraken is summoned.
So, dear Jackson,
Yeah.
in the time span of when you woke up to now, many new information has come to pass.
Yes.
You have basically acquired the framework to summon a servant.
Yes, I did.
Through means of simply shutting the fuck up when it was necessary.
That I have. Yes. That did happen. That was a thing that happened.
You
What
have-
about it?
You have additionally discovered very crucial information about
Mhm.
one, what lies ahead in terms of power, scale.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch what you said. Like I didn't hear what you said.
You have also acquired the knowledge of what is ahead in terms of
Mhm.
power and scale.
That is very true.
Additionally, you have all but confirmed the identity of a servant in the world.
That is very true. That is a lot of information.
You have
People would kill for this information.
additionally
Wait,
seen,
there's more.
yes, seen what could possibly be exploited as a weakness in Diogenes.
That is true.
And also seeing how fucking strong he is.
That is also true, yes.
We could have taken him.
That possibly, if all six of you were there, yes, perhaps.
Could have killed him.
Between
know-
me and Jiro, like going Nova on him?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
You know that at this point in time,
Mhm.
you, while very important member of this group,
Arguable?
has certain influence to determine how each encounter will go.
And
However,
could be said to be true.
However, it is something that is always nagging at you that you could be doing more,
How much is true?
that you could be helping, that these people need you. These people need you to be strong.
Is the rational conclusion?
While you snooze, your mind is pulled to a place you've been before. In a moment, you are in the gentle rocking of a boat. The next are laying flat on top of the ocean. The ocean is dark and deep. It's not something that you can see the end of. Horizon mixes the sky and the ocean, whichever direction you look. And the otherwise sunny sky turns dark, darker, darker, as you find yourself in a storm once again. However, this storm does not create waves, it doesn't shake, it doesn't influence you. As you look up, you see that in front of you, extremely far, there is the one who lives in your mind, the one who torments you even before you took on their burden. And as you see Dagon's form, impossibly large, growing out of the ocean, you see it stopped. You see it held by what you can finally see to be chains. Dark, heavy, black chains. They resemble a thing that you had seen a vision of before. A shard completely devoid of any positive influence that traveled through multiple planes in a spiral, going ever so deep into chaos. And you see Dagon raise a tentacly arm towards you. Their body held by these massive chains. And you hear a cacophony of voices. Male, female. You hear monstrous voices. You hear voices from creatures that shouldn't be able to speak. As they all say to you the same thing. It's a question. And the question is simply, are you ready?
He is bound by the very same thing I had my first dream about.
Do you remember this first vision, this first dream that you had?
I remember it, yes. I remember
you-
every detail.
You don't. It is on your sheet under the journal tab. There is Jackson's first dream sequence.
Yes, I remember every detail. I have a question for you, DM.
Yes.
Were the tentacles that I saw, did they belong to Dagon? The dark tentacles.
Make a perception check. It isn't that hard, but it can be something that you missed.
That is a 4.
You do have 2 inspirations that you...
I'm going to elect to take damage instead.
Okay.
To actually find perception again. There we go. Better.
Okay.
13.
Yes, that's enough. No, they are not the same type of tentacles.
Mm-hmm.
The ones you saw in your first vision. The ones who... let me check. The ones that seem to spawn from a black mass and climb out of somewhere. They are not the same tentacles as Dagon. They seem, as cliche as it may sound, they seem more evil. They seem older than Dagon.
He will speak. He will ask, "What do you intend?" He will ask Dagon.
The cacophony of voices starts off faint. Almost you can't quite hear it, but then it erupts into a chant. The chant repeats only one. The chant repeats 2 words: freedom and strength.
Now, remind me, how much do I know about Dagon?
You know that Dagon is one of the demon lords, which means that they are one of the most powerful entities.
Chaotic and evil creatures.
Yes. You do know that they lay somewhere in the abyss, a place where demons come from, and that he most likely owns a whole layer of the abyss that is his ocean.
What would happen if I let Dagon as he is?
Make an Arcana check.
That I am better at.
Was it Dagon who's doing stuff with Demogorgon?
24.
I will allege not to answer that question, simply because it may or may not spoil things.
I just don't remember my Forgotten Realms lore.
Yeah. 24. Dagon is old. Dagon is smart. It is said that at some point, when the leader of the demons, the actual de facto leader, Demogorgon, had vanished for a moment, that Dagon could have been one of the most qualified to take its place. However, Dagon elected not to.
Do I know why?
It is
I
not a
suppose I
known.
don't.
It's not known information as to why but a demon decided not to be the strongest one around. But they are all about that. However, it is also not known, not that it isn't known, but none of the demon lords are technically locked away at the abyss. They simply just don't leave, as it would be hard for them to do so, especially because of the textures and the differences between worlds. That's why they send minions, that's why lesser demons show up. It's not a thing about them being locked away. That was never a question. They just seem to rule over this space. So to see Dagon in chains, it's not something that would be in the books.
Uh-huh.
The voice, the cacophony asks once again, "Are you ready?"
Why should I help you?
The cacophony of voices. Dagon itself shows no reaction. But you know, it was never a question of should. It was always a question of would.
If whatever is happening to Dagon is allowed to come to pass, would we be worse off?
That is not a question that I can answer. That is a question that you can get an answer to, however.
Oh.
Dagon gave you the opportunity to talk to them in a more forceful manner.
He did. That he did.
In a manner that you will get answers.
But not right now.
Not right now.
You disgust me. But whatever you represent, you wriggling parasite, whatever the thing that binds you, somehow represents something worse than you. He will not extend his hand to Dagon. I will help you, or I will not. What happens now remains to be seen.
Dagon's tentacle arm retracts as the chains tug harder onto its massive form, and you feel yourself sink into the ocean and presumably start drowning. As you wake on the boat, puking salt water, as you look to see if anything is different, you notice a third symbol marks now your hand. However, you did not take Dagon's gift, gamble, curse. So you feel no difference. You do not feel your command seals activate. Not feel any different. Your mana is the same. Your access to your magecraft is the same. Your access to even the same features that Dagon gave you are still the same. However, you are now one step closer to permanently joining this war.
He will wake up. He will spit the salt water. Is Woodrow with us?
Yes.
Or has he gone away?
Woodrow, since most of the plan hinged on actually just trying to banish the Leviathan instead of just throwing Ryder at it, Woodrow is still around. Since, going to Antiparos is actually a thing that he wants to do.
He will stand up. He will calmly look at the horizon. And he will call for Woodrow. In a more private area of the boat, if that can be arranged in any way.
I don't think
And-
any private with Edmund's
And-
passive perception.
That is true.
And he will ask for Oliver as well.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, okay.
There have been developments.
So is now sad.
He will slowly take out his glove and show it to Woodrow. Show them.
Woodrow sighs deeply.
Weren't the other masters already accounted for?
They were.
Jackson is supposedly the second extra master that we have notice of.
Not yet. And, whatever it is you fear about me and what I represent pales in comparison to what I have discovered. You remember when I first discussed it with you, the dream I had about a consciousness, I guess, ravenous, eating away at texture after texture after texture. You remember that?
Woodrow nods.
It has now bound Dagon.
Well, does that mean that Dagon's influence over you has diminished? I guess not.
No, but it is not as great as it could be. I have not accepted his plea for help yet.
Well, the concerning thing is, Dagon's hold over you may not have gotten stronger or weaker, but there's something more powerful that has a hold on Dagon, by extension you.
More powerful than Dagon himself. And I worry, yes, that its influence extends to me as well.
At this point, I do not even know if you would be a master or just a puppet.
Does it really matter? Aren't the
I
other
guess-
masters just puppets as well?
I guess it matters only who are pulling the strings.
I do not want to help Dagon. I know that after the calculus is run, after every influence is measured, Dagon is probably a better fate for this world than whatever this is. Whatever this other thing is. But I
don't
don't
think
want
we
to
should-
help Dagon.
I don't think you should look at it in that context. Either option, whether it's less unacceptable than the other, is still unacceptable.
That's why I called you. I may be a puppet, yes, but I am a puppet to more than one master. And I was hoping that she could help me.
Raises an eyebrow. Have you been in contact with another entity?
Yes, well, it's who I draw my power from. I'm able to channel her power.
It's a desperate gamble, but
He looks
yes.
at Oliver, thinks about everything that he has seen Oliver do during the days. Is it some sort of angel?
Not as such. Are you familiar with Arthurian legend?
Yes. Oh.
Are you
is
familiar
is it a
with-
fairy?
Technically,
Yes, kind of.
It's too chaotic, but slightly better. Yes.
Did remind me, does she have anything against her identity being revealed? Because I mean, he generally has really told many people.
You don't know, you've never talked about it.
Then he's gonna keep her identity sort of secret then from Woodrow because he doesn't trust the church.
Yes.
Even though Woodrow is good people.
Only good NPC to show up.
Yeah, he's the only person from the church that he hasn't wanted to punch in the face.
yeah.
So yes, fairy of a sort. Well, she was able to silence Dagon's influence for a time, but I don't think she's going to be able to repel it consistently. And even if she could, I don't think she would. I think that's something that you need to figure out.
Or not.
I think that's something that you need to come to terms with, and I think ultimately you need to make the decision to reject it wholesale. And until you do, your connection to that being is going to continue.
This is about more than that. Dagon has been an influence over me since before I was born, in a way.
How do you figure? Through her?
Well, he has been an influence on my mother. Not my real mother, mind.
Yes.
Well, for a long time before I came along. And now that I look back, every moment that I can remember is stained by him in some way.
So your connection to him transcends the cloak.
I don't know. I don't know how or why or for what reason. If it's by blood or by covenant or whatever else. But yes, I do believe so. If it was so simple to walk away, I would have done it already.
And perhaps a time had come to ask a couple of questions.
Let's go ahead.
Not to you.
Oh.
Woodrow raises an eyebrow. Yes.
Not to you either.
Oh.
But if you wish me to summon the Lady of the Lake, if you wanted to... Oh shit, I just said her name.
Woodrow just nods.
When you, they're the first thing that comes to mind when you think Arthurian myth.
Yeah,
To be fair, the cat was out of the bag.
pretty much. I can call her if you would like to speak to her. I mean, there's water all around.
That would be
What's the ocean but one big lake?
Yes.
One big
a salty lake.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
There are salt lakes.
I don't have the brain cells to do the thing that I was talking about today, because I am actually like on my last legs of energy. But beginning of next session, if there is time, I would like to ritual cast the thing.
Oh yes.
Is it commune?
Similar.
Kinda.
Contact other plane.
No,
Nope.
it's a
It's an
homebrew
Oliver
version of
special.
commune. Yeah.
Oh.
That I would like that. Yes.
Yes.
That would be good.
I was going to it soon-ish, anyways.
Do you want to do the Lady of the Lake plus spell next time then, I guess?
Probably best.
Yes.
It is
'Cause
pushing midnight around here.
I need sleep.
Well, we're beyond midnight at this point.
Yeah. I was letting you all talk for a little longer since it's been so long that we played.
It's okay. It's just my body. I'm so sorry.
No,
I
no.
wake up every day at like 5:45 in the morning.
No
And so
need
my
to be
body's
sorry.
just like, your bedtime was like 2 hours ago,
Jesus
my
fucking
dude.
Christ.
It's kind of time.
No need to be sorry, friend.
Yeah, it's fine.
Go sleep.
But yeah, definitely things and stuff.
Stuff and things.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So you prepare the ritual to commune with something other than precisely the Lady of the Lake.
Well, we're gonna try the Lady of the Lake first, and then because what should I call it? Oh my God, Jackson wanted to speak with her, and then I guess we can do the ritual cast,
Uh-huh.
or in whatever order. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
You prepare for that while Ryder announces that since you are taking a detour, mostly so that you could potentially fool Diogenes' sense of you, making your way to Naxos, quote unquote, first, then taking a detour back towards Antiparos.
Yeah, I did the math. A boat going, like a sailboat going at like. Okay, I did the math and I decided not to do the math because I realized there's boats on freaking D&D vehicles. They go 25 feet. Yeah, it's like 30 feet turn at with like good winds, and add that on top of 120 feet that I just give it. It's going, 150 feet every 6 seconds.
Jesus.
That's
But
if I choose not to dash. So
I
can
don't
be
feel
faster.
like you can dash with a boat.
It's my movement speed.
You're riding a boat.
It
He
literally-
is the boat.
It kicks the boat
my
and the boat
mount.
goes.
It's painted
He's-
red.
he's-
It's fine. It goes faster.
He's just the rudder.
Yes.
Me being on the boat makes it faster.
But
It
yes.
doesn't cause a boat to do what a boat can't do.
He just rows and then it goes faster.
But yes, prepare for that while Ryder makes it known that in about 20 minutes you'd be in at least sight range of the Leviathan.
Oh, he can sense the Leviathan.
No, simply by proximity of Antiparos.
Oh, yikes. Okay.
And yes, with that, with a very important next session, we will see you all another time. I hope that it doesn't take 2 months for the next one, and that we
Hopefully
can
not.
kind of get back on schedule.
Yeah.
And with that, see you all around. Bye bye.
So long.
Well,
Bye bye.